Sorry. Welcome. My apologies. I'm just finishing up my gosh darn dinner. My gosh frickin' darn dinner. Don't mean to curse here, but I feel like you have to get the message. And let me tell you. Oh wait, what the hell's going on? There we go. My gosh frickin' darn dinner. Welcome to the stream, guys, huh? Can I also be a Sigma if I have erectile dysfunction? Good first question. Asking for a friend, of course. I'd say that... Okay, well, I'd say maybe you can't be an alpha. You can definitely be a Sigma because Sigmas don't care about getting boners. The only thing they care about is gooning, and I think you can goon soft if I'm not wrong. At least that's the way I see it. You can goon kind of soft. Then Daniel Hamilton, sorry for showing up after 6 p.m. It's corn, the big lump with knobs. It has the juice. How'd the goon sesh go? Yeah, I fucking busted everywhere. German Booger says I'm fucking late and that they're gay. Well, I'm glad that you feel comfortable sharing with that with us. Thank you. Dollars are less than boners. Okay. I'm glad I'm reading all these out loud. You mean boners are better than dollars? Okay. That sounds a little bit more positive. That's a little bit more glass half full, even though you're kind of saying the same thing. Yeah, I'm an adult. I can read these things out loud, and I don't think it impacts my my intelligence level at all, or my credibility. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's open up this display. Oh, I'm opening up. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's open up this display. Beautiful. Welcome. Alright. Well, I have good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? Which news do you want to hear first? I don't even care what you want to hear. The bad news is that I didn't play I barely played any ranked last season. So I'm actually starting out in gold. I never hit mythic last season. What the hell's wrong with me, man? I think it's because of the prevalence or the frequency of my extracurricular activities on the on my ARC challenge. So every Sunday I'm not playing Magic, and I haven't had time to play a ton of Magic on my own. And when I do, I'm just grinding packs and stuff. So, and the good news is that I don't really have any fucking good news, guys. No good news at all. Can you believe that? The good news is that we get to open up 6 packs. How about that? And the bad news that comes with that is that they're not new packs. What the hell is wrong with these guys? They didn't remember to put in new packs. Oh wait, hold up. Can you guys hear, by the way? Okay, the device audio is working. Wait. The game audio should be off. Okay, good. I think that's good. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting all this bullshit from this goofy ass set, man. That pack gave you gems, did it? Oh, it's probably because is it because I have all of the cards or something? Dino parties. Listen, we had like a long, very successful ARC stream on Sunday. I didn't even die once. I'm kind of like a fucking addict, man. I'm itching my skin. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh fuck, I want to play more. I got my hands, my head's twitching a little bit. You know what I mean? But I have to stick to my guns here. It's gonna be every Sunday. All right, I'm sticking to my goddamn guns. Despite my my addiction that is hurling its way forward. Hey, let's beat up on some golds, huh? What do we want to beat up on some golds? The first rank reset of a new set always gives you the previous set. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not like I'm not part of the, you know, the losing class here. What's up? This Ligma only stream? Yes, only or only ligging my balls. That's the way it's gonna happen. Anyone who isn't willing to can get the hell out. How's it going, Lona? Let me take a look at. I have one rare. I have one rare. I gotta be honest, man. I don't know. I don't have a ton of cards here to build around today. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at what we have, and I would like to try to make the best of what we have. I'm thinking something Demir. Because I have 2 belly on the parched. Maybe I do mono blue. We haven't done a mono blue deck in a while. I could do like a detect intrusion deck. Maybe mono blue is like kind of the way we go. All right, I'm gonna try a mono blue deck. Let's do it. Let's do this. Duh. Welcome. Getting shit on in the Twitch chat by Germ and Booger. All right, so we have 2 belly on the parched. I'm kind of interested in this one. I think I really want to play it with this guy, Eluge. Because Eluge makes our instants and sorceries cheaper. If we already have Bellion out there, it becomes a land again. So we can like play Eluge and still have like an extra land up that same turn for like a counter spell. And it'll be cheaper. So I could do Eluge with like counter target. Let's see. We can do like spell pierces. We can do, maybe I tried detect intrusion. I don't really see how we're gonna make that work. But I definitely, okay, I'm just gonna put all the good counter spells in one thing. I was excited about there's some new counter spells. I'm excited about Drix Interception because this is like a multifaceted counter spell that I'm very much interested in. I think more so I'm excited in there's like a 5-mana counter spell. Outsmart the Amateur. This one. You can either draw 3 cards or counter a spell and draw a card, which is kind of insano style, right? Your grandma's name is Eluge, you're not even joking? Totally believe you, man. I totally believe you. Maybe it's Elaine? I think it's Eluge. I think it's Eluge. So who are we kidding here, huh? Watcher on the road. When it enters, you create a 3/3 blue thing for every villain. Exile them. This seems ass, man. This one kind of seems ass. I mean, do we have any other villains that we can play in this deck? We have a scientist villain. Okay, we have Gobin. Right, we could play like a bunch of villains with that guy. I don't really think it's what I want to spend my my rare wild card on. I see you sometimes play games other than MTGA. Not cool. You know what? I was just thinking. I was thinking, how can I make Sovsky happier? I was thinking to myself. I was like, oh my gosh, man. Like, how do I prove myself to this guy I barely know? And you know, I think that you just answered my question, and I'm so glad that you came to the table and did that for me. So I will forever not do anything else except for play MTG Arena for you guys. I'm quitting my job. I'm just gonna do that. All right. Does that make you happy? Is that everyone good with that? How do we control this game, by the way? Do we do like Leviathans? We can do like 2 Leviathans. I'm thinking that I kind of want to put like a detect intrusion in here because then we can bounce us back to our hand. I think we need Lurker in the deep. And do we have any Seek cards in blue? Okay, I'm gonna do Azure Scales. So I'm gonna try to do like a mono blue little like shit piss deck. I think it could be absolute legitness. Let's put some Spirited Simulacrums in here. Mono blue piss and shit deck, and then I'm gonna do like a couple meringues, maybe 3 meringues. What do we think? No goon for chat. All right, we'll get to that part of the stream later. Made a video showing what your Yu-Gi-Oh deck can do. It had a ton of removal and an amazing pot of duality. I don't know anything about that, man, but I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. Here, let's put some Aetherizes in here. Just like a couple Aetherizes. So what am I really doing here? I have Dispelling Exhales. So I think I'd use Dispelling Exhales over the Divert Disaster. I have illusions that makes everything cheap as fuck. I can turn things into islands. My win cons, the dragons or the lurker. Spirited Simulacrum helps me draw. We can also bounce it back to my hand with the intrusion. We have Belly and the Parch for some ramp. What do we think about that? Some bounce. We do have our bounce is going to be a Meringue and the Leviathan. Oh, also, does Leviathan bounce? It does bounce the illusion. Okay, maybe that's a pain in the ass. Mono blue lymph deck. Okay, what is lymph? What is lymph? You just lied to me? Did you just make up a card? Is that what you just did? Did you just make up a card to tug on my Johnson? Is that what you just did? Floodmaw? I'm an anti-Floodmaw kind of guy. Like lymph node? What does that even mean though in relation to Magic the Gathering? I'm confused. What does lymph mean in relation to Magic the Gathering? As opposed to piss deck. Okay. All right. I still don't really understand, but I'm with it now. All right. So we have potentially the best deck of all time. Potentially. Do we think we put an Ugin in here? Do we put an Ugin in this deck? Maybe like 1 or 2. I'm thinking we can play Spirited Simulacrum. We might be able to control till we get to the Ugin. Detect Intrusion. I guess like we may not need to consult the star charts. It seems pretty decent though. All right, let's do this. Ugin. I'm gonna do 1 Ugin. Fuck, man. And I'm just gonna take a look at the colorless section. I might be selling out here a little bit by putting the Ugin in here. So maybe I don't do that. Let me just consider my options real quick. Dominion Bracelet. I'm just thinking if there's anything in here that can like win the game for me. If creature gets +2/+2, flying and haste. Dragonweave Tapestry. Dragonweave Tapestry might be a sweet little win con. Yeah, everything's 1 mana. We could do dragons with Dragonweave Tapestry. That'd be a cute little win con. It works with Ugin as well. Thrumming Hive Pool's good too. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 Eugenes. I'm gonna do 1 Dragonweave Tapestry. Cut one of the Spell Pierces, and I think I'm gonna go with like a this kind of thing, man. We got 4, 5, 6, 7 counter spells plus the Outsmart the Amateurs. All right, whatever. We're gonna make this work. All right, we're gonna make this work. Let's get some colorless lands in here because I would like to. I'd like to you know do my thing. Soulstone Sanctuary. You got a problem with that? 3 Fountain Ports. All right. Take 1 Lurker out. I think we're good with the Lurkers. I actually might go with -1 Azure Scale. Although that's like kind of like the core of the deck, like just like a little bit. All right, we're gonna stick with this. We're gonna stick with this. All right. We're gonna stick with this. This is my mono blue piss and shit deck. All right. Mono who? Yeah, I don't even know who we're talking about. Let's get it going. Get it going. We're starting in gold rank. Can we pour one out for the golds in the chat? Can we pour one out for the golds? Or maybe even the worse than golds in the chat. We can pour one out for them. Incorrect. Welcome, welcome. Hey yo, hey ho. Mono black bile deck. Someone posted a mono black deck in my Discord. Yes, I said it my Discord because I'm a special little guy. And I thought it was pretty poggers champions. So I might end up building that or something similar at that point. I don't think it's a bad idea. Let's get a land here. Keep grinding out the lands. as we evidently drew like the worst hand possible. Good thing that he has like literally nothing though to start off with. Bound Import's nice. I think I'm just gonna consult for one here. That is bad. Alright, we're gonna get the robot. We're gonna get the robot, and I'm just gonna play him and block the slasher. We're just gonna play him straight up. Or I could not play him. How do we feel about not playing him? Can we die next turn? I don't think we can die next turn. I don't really think we can. Roy asked which video game this is. Welcome, Roy. Thanks for saying hi. I'm just kidding. It's called Magic the Gathering. It's a little card game. Welcome to the stream. Rexing Arena. All right. I get a little bit greedy there, but I think we're gonna be just fine. All right, we're gonna be just fine. Get the Leviathan next turn. Indie card game. Magic the Catering. What are we serving up smiles right now? Let's play this. Let's play. I'm gonna get even greedier. By the way, you thought I was way too greedy before. 1, 2, 3, 4. If he brings me down, I'm gonna go down to 1 HP. All right, we can get even greedier. Let's play the Solemn Simulacrum. My hope here, my solemn hope here is that he doesn't kill this right away. Fuck. All right, I have to counter this and hope that it doesn't have anything else. If he does kill this thing, then we do go down to 1 health, which is not ideal. All right, I wouldn't say it's like the best thing that could have possibly happened to us. But you know what's also good is if he doesn't kill it, then we get to block the slasher, and then I get to... Ooh, he does kill it. All right. Well, we do have Leviathan. We do have Leviathan. Can he stack on any more damage? Oh, this is gonna be a tight level game, man. Let's play the Leviathan. Maybe it's not. Okay. Let's play the Leviathan. Bounce the board. Call him a loser? What did I do to deserve that? That's my only question is what did I do to deserve the hatred? Bounce the board. And my goal here is to drain his balls with his own card. Can you believe that? Can you believe the disrespect we're showing? Hannah, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Full Carver, sure. We're lucky we put this Ugin in here because we need to get rid of this slasher somehow in like a semi-permanent way. And we also need to gain some life. So let's do that. Let's get rid of the slasher. I will be gaining life and drawing a card. Do I attack here? I have a feeling that attacking is just like correct. We're gonna lose this guy anyways. Like if he has a way to push through damage, then we're dead anyways, right? We're just gonna block. So it looks like he might have a way to kill me actually. Jedi mind trick. Oh, there goes Eugene. I think he might be sacrificing the Sidisi. Oh, it's other than Sidisi. Okay, I was gonna say he might want to get back. Oh, he can't get it back. We exiled it. Okay. I think we're doing good. I think we might win this one. Okay, we do lose our summon Leviathan. Am I goofy for thinking we might win this one? Let's play this another Eugene. Hit the Do we hit the Sidisi or the Phyrexian Arena? Low key, high key, I'm gonna hit this Phyrexian Arena. The 2-mana haster? You're totally right. Well, what if they don't get that? That also could be really good for me if they don't get that card.
My plan bears fruit.
We do have a nice big counter spell. Looks like we're taking 2 per turn though. That's what it looks like. His name is Dumb. Let's hope that they remain that way and don't kill us. Okay, they don't kill us. I don't think they're gonna get the Zugin off the beaten path. I don't think so. All right, my turn. Let's look at the top 9. I think what I'm gonna go for is some colorless spells so I can start like juicing this guy's board. Yeah, let's get the Spirited Simulacrum. I got it right this time. Play this. We're gonna warp it. Hit the Sidisi. And you know what we can do? We draw a card. We have this Outsmart the Amateur. So what this thing lets us do is we can counterspell and draw a card, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I don't know what we're gonna be using it for. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, man. Yeah, we got the card advantage. We got so many things going on.
Fate flows as easily as water.
All right, we're totally good. I think the only thing that can really kill us now is maybe like a little mill out, you know? Maybe a little self mill. We have 17 counter spells in hand. I've been an island. Ooh, tight game, tight game. All right, I'll let him do that. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? Does anyone have anything exciting to share today with the class? Anyone have anything exciting to share? Real exciting things, not no jokes. Looking for positivity.
One step in the stratagem.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Preparation.
I think Dumb is dead. To be honest. To be completely honest. Oh, there's the Illuge. I was gonna say my issue right now is that we just don't have enough stuff to do. This thing will one-shot him pretty, or we have enough stuff to do. We just don't have anything that's gonna kill. But Illuge will kill next turn. Don't get it twisted. We just need to cast this Exhale. Mono Blue Ugin, you're evil. You know, I do it all for the fans. That's what they say. That's what they've been saying about me. Welcome, Turd Gobbler. Let's okay, we have to let that shit go. Yeah, it's a pain. Congrats, congrats, big ups. Is New Hampshire exciting? I don't know. I don't know if it's exciting. I've been there a few times. I don't know. What an interesting, weird question. Does anyone have any? Does anyone from New Hampshire they want to share the excitement with OPRQ? Bellion. Okay, so he gets beefed when you cast a spell. We're just gonna hang out. Welcome OPRQ, by the way. Are you looking forward to some chess later? Alright. I don't know what's going on in that message. I feel like it's a very charged message. I don't know what the I see something about something. I don't really know what the hell's going on. Can someone vet that for me and tell me that message from German Booger and tell me if I need to delete it? Peace Walker. Ciao. Hello, good game. Is this guy a Is this guy a streamer or like a YouTube maker? Does he do stuff, this guy? He does stream, okay. I'm surprised he hasn't said hello, good game yet. I think I would assume that that's his thing. I would assume that that's the initial thing we get from him. He say hello, good game, like as a little BM. Maybe we'll spank him. We'll spank him hard and spank him fast, and then maybe we'll gain respect. We'll gain respect from a fellow gamer. Okay. Noctamon and Webb is gonna be pretty ass here. You hate him? Well, okay, we got some negative comments for hello, good game. I apologize, man. We got some hatred in the chat. He's a very decent creator, says Third Gobbler. Let's get some positivity in the chat for Mr. Hello Good Game, alright? Okay. Wowee, man. Wowie zowie. Alright, well, I am going to 3, 6, 10, 13. We're like really, we're on the edge of glory. We're edging to glory. Let's play the lurker. We play the lurker, fuck, they get flying. I forgot about the flying. All right, well, if he has anything that like buffs anything here, we lose. I could have stopped this. Okay, we lose. Okay. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do? 5, 8. Yeah. All right. GG's. I forgot about the fly. I haven't seen that card in so long. You'll have to forgive me. That would have been a sweet Aetherize, though. We could have just shut his shit down. I just didn't realize it. This is a positive day, a positive stream, Third Gobbler. Everyone say one nice thing about the person who messaged something before you, all right? Everyone say one nice thing about them. And you can't talk about how handsome their dad is, all right? I think the message checks out, except you're confused. The author has German in his name, but the story is from the perspective of a Mexican, according to context clues. I think it's Germ and Booger, not German Booger. I'm confused. You got butt blasted? Yeah, I don't really. I think it's Germ and Booger. Like and is the conjunction, you know. Do you guys know conjunction junction? What's your function? Do you guys know that what was it? Schoolhouse Rock thing, the thing that they used to teach kids about prepositions and shit. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I just remember the conjunction one. It was like conjunction junction. What's your function? Put into words together and it makes another one. Do you guys remember conjunction junction? Alright, we got Bellion the Parched. Okay, so we can play him. We untap him at end step and he becomes a land. And then we can use it as a counter spell. That's fucking sick as hell. That is how the conjunction junction goes. That is how it goes. They ask you for your social security number as well. Bellion is just 2 mana ramp. It's 2 mana ramp you can only use counter spells with, I think, or like you can only cast instants with it. You know what? We're about to get like insane. We're gonna play the outsmart the amateur and stuff. We're about to like speed this guy out, you know. So I think we just hit him with the Bellion, we untap, and then we outsmart the amateur. We're gonna like start countering everything. Conjunction junction. What's your function? Counter a spell, draw a card. This Bellion card is kind of nuts. Is it kind of nut sandwich? I'm just wondering. Yeah, so we can't cast a 5-mana spell on our turn, which kind of blows, but it's good in like every other instance. Well, let's do this. Let's draw. Let's try to find another counter spell. Nice, we do find it. Beautiful. Swing in with Bellion, and then we have the Dispelling Exhale once again. This card's insane, man. I'm looking for my my Illuge. Gonna make everything nice and easy. Bellion is a chiller. I mean, look at him, man. He's really goddamn thirsty. He's slurping that shit down. Play the Lurker. We won't be able to counter a spell this turn, unfortunately. But next turn we will. We can bounce and then play the Outsmart the Adventurer maybe at some point. Look at that, man. This guy is kind of unreal. Exemplar of Light. Very good card. Very good card. Some of us said the best card. Let's just get in there with the Lurker. Oh, you know what we can do? Actually, I have a fun little interaction. Swing in with the Lurker and the Bellion. We'll see if he. Fuck. No, I'm giving him a +1 counter. No. I thought I had a sick little thing, but he gets beefed so he can block the Bellion. Oh, I'm so stupid, man. All right, never mind. Say goodbye to the Bellion. I thought if I cast a blue spell, I can beef him. That's the thing. Okay, he doesn't block. All right, dumbass. Sorry, and you're not a dumbass. I'm just being a jerk. Play the Meringue. Bounce the Exemplar and the Authority. If he wants to blow up the board, we do have the Dispelling Exhale with the untapped Bellion mana, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Very good card. Some people have said it's the best card. I personally love this card. I'm not gay. I'm a straight man, but I would fuck this card. Yes, that's true. All those things are true. Now we're just hoping he doesn't have a split up, you know, in the pocket. I don't know why he'd cast that first unless it was solely to bait me. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Look at that. You rank up so fast in gold because it's like they like pity you. They're like, come on, man. What the hell are you doing here? Like, what the hell are you doing here, man? I do like Mono Who. Mono Who is a good deck so far. What do we think about the 5-mana counter spell? 5-mana counter draw. Kind of pretty nice. You didn't fuck that card? I don't believe you. I actually don't believe you. I think you cut a hole in that shit. Or you jammed a hole in that shit. Oh. Alright. Gravel sacks. He's got rocks in his nutsack. Let's go first. We have 3 counter spells here. I'm still like kind of debating in my head whether or not this is a good counter spell. In the right deck, it for sure ski is. The question is this the right deck for it? You take 1. Okay, let's just Gremlin Tamer. Fuck. Oh, I'm not loving the way this is turning out. Let's hope that he plays a big spell before we can Drix Interception it and tap down both of his creatures. Let's hope that's what happens. Triggered ability. Wait, I could have countered that, couldn't I? Could I have countered that? Wait, I think I might have been able to counter that. All right, let's tap down his creatures again, just for BM, and then I'm gonna stop that shit from going through. Play the Lurker. belly on. Okay. I think I need my summon Leviathan because I feel like his board's about to get real juicy. Real juicy, real quick. He keeps it juicy. He eats that lunch. He eats that booty. Munch. Alright, Mothlight Processionist. Do they have the infinite room thing? Oh no. Don't have the infinite room thing, man. Sheltered by ghost. All right, sheltered by piss. We just need something to bounce this thing. What is this? This is a belly on the parched. Yeah, we can get like a little bounce here. I'm gonna feel real nice, real handsome. All right, Mothlight Processionist. Do you have another enchantment? Let's get a nice little bounce, sir. Okay. I'm just gonna draw 3 with the outsmart the amateur. Let's draw 3. We need to find the Leviathan. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. Draw 3. Oh, big money. Oh, and I get the belly on? Wait. Is that big money? Alright, we got Ugin too. We can start gaining some life and exiling cards. I do have a sneaking suspicion they have the card that saves cards. The one that you can cast at instant speed. Blight, Sneaking Suspicion. I do have a Spell Pierce though, which is nice. So I can play Ugin and that card, and I'll be... Oh, I don't have enough mana. Okay, now they don't have it anymore. So do this. Play the Ugin. I think I hit the Gremlin Tamer. Them going wide is bad news bears.
I grant
Gain and draw.
see no threat. The wise.
No attacks. I need the blocks. I have 2 blocks. I have a Spell Pierce. Okay. I could have swung and then held this as a counter, and that would have been pretty sweet. And then I could have bounced the Leviathan back. Yeah, maybe that was silly of me not to do that. Alright, Scavenger. Maybe he's gonna try to juice this Hall Creeper. Okay, Shelter by Ghost. Fuck, dude. Oh, that's so frustrating. I guess I should wait on this Spell Pierce. What do you get rid of? The Oogs, I would guess. Gonna put in the Hall Creeper. Hall Creeper's a 3/2 now. Just play the Mothlight. We take 3. Just play something for me to Spell Pierce, man. Okay. Double Mothlight, okay, sure. Well, I think I'm gonna play the Meringue. Play the Meringue. There's no pause. I'm gonna hit the Hall Creeper. and one of these little gremlins. Alright, we get the Ugin back. Do we gain and draw? I think we do. Gain and draw. There's no reason not to. Swinging with this guy. We have a few blockers now. We have 2 blockers. He's gonna have 3 attackers. The goal is that he can't the hope is that he can't push damage in. We do have the spell pierce. All right. This is looking scarier every freaking second, dude. Looking really scary, man. But we can do is we can bounce the meringue and replay it with the detect intrusion. That'll be pretty nice. But I think what I'm going to do is just play the double spirited simulacrum. Ghostly dancers. Return enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, well I think I'm going to let him do that. He's going to get the shelter by ghosts, and I'm just going to spell pierce that. Because he can't spend mana. He can't convoke to cast that shelter by ghosts. I don't think so. I think that's a faux pas, as they say in chess. They say that in chess all the time. So we're gonna play Spell Pierce. He's gonna tap one of his things down, and then next turn we can cast the Spirited Simulacrums, hit the Ghostly Dancer, hit the Mothlight Processionist, and all that good stuff. And I think we're in this game, man. I think we're in this fucking game, man. All right. Let's chill out. We got this. Oh, Aetherize is fucking handsome as shit. Alright, play this land. Simulacrum, hit the Ghostly Dancers. No dancing for you.
Knowledge is a virtue.
Okay. Let's actually do this. Let's add 3 mana. Yeah, we add 3 mana, then we can cast the Aetherize next turn, and we have the Spirited Simulacrum. Let's do that. Play the Simulacrum, hit the Optimistic Scavenger so we can't beef his guys. We're manifesting, we're juicing the board. We can swing in with the gang! We can do everything we want to fucking do! Yeah! Yeah! Fucking deserved. I deserved that fucking win, man. That was unreal. Also, we did draw that Leviathan off the top with that draw 3, which felt really good. Pretty good. I think we might have deserved that one. I don't know. I think we did pretty good. Alright, we have Bellion again. This guy might be the MVP of my deck. This Bellion, dude. We get so much more mana with this guy. Think about it. We play this guy, and then the turn after that, we have 4 mana. We can cast Aetherize on turn 3 instead of turn 4 in case we really need it. And then we can cast double Consult the Star Charts on turn 4 as well. All right, we're fucking dead. I think this is a deck that we might have a lot of trouble dealing with. Maybe. Let's get Mr. Belly out here. Oh, this deck is like gonna absolutely eat our fucking sandwiches, man. I think our sandwiches are about to get eaten. Let's play the belly on. Hopefully they can't kill it. If they kill it, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, they can't because he becomes a land. He's a sneaky little guy. All right, he's gonna play the other Void Call. Don't eat my sandwich, please. Let's Alright, swing with the belly on. He's not a blocker. He's a lover, not a blocker. Well, we're either going to consult the star charts here or Aetherize. Depends on how much damage he has coming in. Okay, we're probably not going to Aetherize. But he's going to take 5 damage here. We'll consult the star charts for some good draw. Oh, he got that good draw. Such a loser, man. All right, what do we get? We get Outsmart the Amateur, Drix Interception. I think I'm going to take these two, actually. Drix Interception could be cash money here because we can counter that and tap his dudes down. Looks like he's got something. Bellion. Depressurize. All right. So I can do this. I can web that shit, and then I'll have a Drix Interception next turn. All right. In web that shit. I'm actually not going to unweb it. I'm just going to counter it. He's going to beef this guy up. He's going to become a land, and we can tap down his creatures and or counter a spell next turn. I am willing to go down very low. All right. Hopefully they go crazy style on us. Okay. Counter, tap 2 creatures. He can still pull it out because that card's unbelievable. Oh, fuck. Oh! All right, we have the Aetherize. We have the Aetherize, all right? Don't worry about it. Don't you freaking worry about it. We have the Bellion as well. We can get some damage in because this guy's... He's Limptic. He can't block. We'll play the Fountain Port. Alright, swinging with the Bellion. Oh, alright. Hopefully he pulls this guy out and like swings in. I don't know why it's a hopefully, really. It's like the same thing as having it in his hand. He's gonna swing in with everything because he has no self-control. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna Aetherize. Let's get a non-land. Dispelling Exhale is decent. I don't even know what we do to win here. I feel like we're strictly just like cooked on the books. We need another Aetherize or something. Are we freaking cooked on the books, man? I can play this, but what do I really get if I play that? I get a consult the star charts. I mean, we're gonna get 2 blockers, but unfortunately, you know what would suck is if we lost this game after all of that. Fuck! Fuck! You didn't even need to do all that bullshit. Oh, all right. That was honestly a pretty close game. We were 1 attack away from winning. Bad. R.I.P. Ed631112. You hate the Omen Path bullshit? You can't tell which card is what? Yeah, man. I mean, I agree. I agree. You know, it almost feels worse for like the YouTube vids too and stuff like that, because sometimes people will post like a YouTube video and they're like, oh, look at this Spider-Man card, and then they don't even know what the hell they're talking about when they're playing in the game, you know? I don't got time to memorize all the different things, but you know what I do have time for is to I don't know, sit around all day, sit on the toilet, take big fat shits, tree mother, take some big poops. I don't know about you guys, but it's the best part of my day. Is okay? Question for working folk in the chat. Is lunchtime better or pooping on company time? Which one is better? Which one makes you feel more empowered as a worker? Is it lunchtime? Is it eating your Chipotle at lunch and or sandwich that you made at home? Which one is it? That's the only 2 options, by the way. If you eat anything else, I'm calling the cops. Here, come consult the star charts. I feel empowered when I take a poop at work. I do. I feel very empowered, but I think I enjoy my lunch more. Spell Pierce, Dragonweave Tapestry. Spell Pierce is good with the Illuge because we can counter it free, but Dragonweave Tapestry is kind of like my jam. It's kind of like the whole like thing with this deck. Pooping at work is diabolical, my guy. I'd have to rethink how I view you now. What do you just fucking hold it? What is diabolical? You had to take a shit. What? Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I can't. I really had to go, and it was coming out of my ass, but I really had to. What am I? A corporate slave? If I have to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. There's nothing diabolical about that. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? You gotta be pooping on meetings? I wouldn't poop on meetings. And I don't think I normally would poop in meetings, but definitely not on, because that's how you get fired. TG wants me to sit there and hold my shit all day. I'm just confused. I'm just confused. What is a boy to do? Let's play this Illuge. Do you have a counter? Illuge is gonna put this on the fountain port, and then everything else is gonna be cheaper. But he's probably gonna kill the Illuge. Let's just be honest. It's just like how the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. Oh, but then he has like a big fat. Okay, never mind. That's like actually not a big deal. I'm fine with that. We still get the flood counter. Fucking hold that shit, or do you need to be potty trained at your big age? I can't. I honestly can't tell if you're trolling right now. I can't tell. I'm there for like 8 hours. What are you talking about, man? Unless you like have a phobia of the toilet or something like that. Fun fact: there's a story of someone with a phobia of the toilet, and they died because their organs got shoved up into their like upper rib cage, man. And they would never poop. They had a little phobia. I think they might have had some mental struggles. But I'm just saying, nothing's wrong with the toilet, guys. You guys can be okay, especially you, TG. All right. Gotta take the laptop in with you? You gonna take the laptop in when you go to the bathroom? That's diabolical. This conversation reminds me, I think you should leave. Where they call a meeting during lunch and the guy secretly tries to eat the hot dog in his sleep. That's a goated skit. That's a goated skit. Although I think that TG is honestly he's starting to piss me off, because that's one of the few joys you have in your miserable life. Working men would understand that when you take a shit, it's just like the best part of your day, you know. I'm being dead ass. I'm not pooping anywhere else but at home, unless you got your own designated toilet. All right. I mean, you can be dead ass all you want, but I don't think that the ass is dead enough for me to take your side in this conversation. Here, let's counter this and draw a card. You'll understand one day. Trust me, you'll understand. You've had to take the laptop into the bathroom a couple times. That's called I call that respect. Respect. He's on his grind. On his grind, shitting and working and shitting, one at a time, both at a time. That's respect. What am I talking about? What the hell is going on in my head, man? I'm just like honestly incredulous. I thought that was a shared experience among working men. TG says you do you. All right, I gotta get a poll just to show TG how just disgustingly wrong he is, and how mainstream my opinion is. All right, poll in the Twitch chat. We're gonna start in the Twitch chat. Poop at work? Question mark. Best time of my life? If I have to, or nah man, that ain't for me. All right, let me know what you think in the Twitch chat. We'll start with the Twitch chat, all right? By the way, if I have to is an acceptable answer for my side of it. I don't think anyone's voting for best time of my life, unfortunately, but that's just like a them problem. Let's consult the star charts because we can't do it on their turn. Okay, grab the meringue. All right, we have some shy folks. I will say it looks like some of the folks are shy. We only have 2 votes, but they're both for my side of the argument. All right, Leviathan's pretty good here. Let's we can't do anything yet, so I'm just gonna Aetherize the turn after. This guy's fucking a pain in my ass because he like counters my whole deck. Howl Squad heavy. This guy's fucking obese. Oh, I can't Aetherize. Yeah, this guy actually just like hard countered my deck. All right, good game. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I don't care if everyone is against me. I ain't scraping my cheeks on some used porcelain. You could always do the the beta toilet paper move. Ooh, ooh, it's dirty. It's dirty. I guess it is dirty. I guess it is dirty, and you don't know what people are doing on that toilet. Maybe they're eating chocolate cake on there. Then all of a sudden, you got chocolate cake all over the toilet. What the hell's wrong with you? Why are you eating chocolate cake on the toilet? Let's go first here. Hopefully we draw land so we can play Belly on the Parched. We have 2 votes that agree with me, so I'm gonna take my vote as the 3rd one, and then low turnout on the vote, guys. I'm pretty disappointed in you, but I still am very happy that you guys agree with me. Technically, the toilet in your house is probably used too. That's where I'll take TG's side, is that the toilet at your house is way better. I mean, come on, some nice comfortable seat. You know, you're used to it. You can take like a 3-hour shit on your phone. You know, it's a comforting feeling. Fuel tank feaster, you don't say. Well, I think we let this one go. I'm actually like not too worried about that. We got the counters. I don't care how cheap his shit is, you know what I mean? Only shit I'm worried about is TGs, because they're disrespecting my opinion. All right, Evolving Wilds. What do I do here? Do I consult and then try to find like a Leviathan or something? He's gonna beef. He's gonna beef his boys up. That's fine. We're gonna take 4 here. No problem. No problem. We do have the Drix Interception, so we can cast that shit and tap his guys down. Let's get land. Illuge is nice. Don't get it twisted. Illuge is nice. We'll get the Illuge, man. Play the land. Play the Illuge. Juice this guy, so it's a island now. Swing with the Bellion. Maybe he'll not block. Beautiful. All right, Bellion becomes a land again. Now we can cast Azure Scale or the Dispelling Exhale next turn. I think we're gonna go with the Dispelling Exhale. Oh yeah, man. Dude, wait. Is anyone seeing the synergies here? I made it cheaper with the Illuge, and I had the Bellion land. I feel like I figured something out here. I cracked the code, Nick Cage style. No blocks. Island. Let's Alright, you know what? Let's swing with both. Make this an island. Drix Interception will do 1 mana next turn. Maybe I play the Lurker here, make a blocker, and then we hold Drix Interception for counter plus tap. I think that's pretty good. Play the Lurker. Oh, or we can just play the Azure Scale with the extra Bellion land. Alright, I'm actually going to wait on the Lurker. I think tapping down is probably one of our best plays. If he has a snakeskin veil, oh boy. Bart's and Boko. Alright. Counter you. Tap. Spell Pierce is good. We can counter his shit. It works. Oh, dude, that card's so fucking sick, man. The card's so sick. It does so much. It's like actually won us like some cheeky little interactions here and there. What do we play the Azure scale here? Do we play it or do we? I think we play it because I want to get as many blockers for next turn as possible. Get non-lands. We have Outsmart the Amateur, sure. Oh, we win. We just win. Holy moly, man. Holy moly guaca freaking moly, dog. Alright. Well, I think we're goated with the sauce, guys. I don't know if we noticed that, but I think we might just be goated with the sauce. I think this deck might be goated with the sauce. I actually can't believe that we're winning games with this deck. It was like it was a pretty hasty concoction. Let me pull up my Untapped, see how we're doing. Pretty hasty concoction. Corn Dog Jones Jr. Untapped. You got a pack, nice. What do we get? Something good? Looks like no. Looks like yes. I like this card a lot. Mr. Lewis Pompous Villager. Nice. All right, let's see what we got. We are 5-3 with my mono blue deck. Holy guacamole. Last stream you thought I was from the UK, but I'm from the Netherlands. Not that it really matters, but you know. Oh, well, welcome from the Netherlands, man. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty. How do you say Corn Dog Jones Jr. is handsome in 1 second, sorry. In Dutch. Oh god, I'm so fucking uneducated, man. How do you say that Corn Dog Jones Jr. is handsome in Dutch, man? Like that's my big question. No sauce, just goated? Oh my gosh. Sew it up. You're a beast. Grow up, bud. Oh, what happened? Wait, what happened? I thought you were complimenting me, but it sounds like it's the exact opposite now. Is Knap? Is Nap? I don't. Is that true? Am I really Nap? Let's ditch this Leviathan. One thing I know about these decks is that you don't really need that much removal for them. I don't know what's being said in the chat, man. All right, Bandit's Talent. There's a land. That's what we needed. Now we can play Drick's Interception. We can get to this Meringue hopefully in a couple turns. Marenga. Alright, counter that. Oh, yes. Yeah! Alright, play the Lurker. Play the Lurker. We get to seek a non-land. We get an Eluge. Isn't half bad. All blue is kind of toxic, TBH. Yeah. I mean, I respect that opinion. I also respect. I think what's even more toxic is playing one of the classic decks right now. I don't know about toxic, but I respect someone who brews a mono blue deck right now more than someone who plays the run of the mill. That's just my opinion. And you know what? I'm happy for someone to disagree with me because. Let me tell you, I will hold true that I'm correct. Nap is indeed handsome in Dutch. Just think it's funny how you're trying to pronounce it, like it's English. Is it Nop? Is it Nop or do you sound out the K? The Netherlands still own an island in the Caribbean? What is that like a? Is that like a one of those secret islands they keep talking about? I didn't know Netherlands was on that degen shit. Maybe I should call the news. Oh, I can't do that just yet. Maybe later. All magic is toxic. Always getting pooped on by random stuff. That's a pretty healthy viewpoint. Yeah. Everything. You can get mad at literally everything. So just just try to enjoy yourself. That's a good viewpoint. Don't go to the Nethersteins Island. I know, man. But that's what it seems like. Let's get a non-land with this guy. We're gonna get poisoned here. It looks like. I don't know how we stop the big poison. Repeat, we're gonna get poisoned here. Someone help. Oh, only one damage? Only one damage. Who cares? No! No! Alright. Alright, my turn. Azure Scale. Let's get another land, because lands in my hand is lands that are grand. You know what I'm saying? I would like that land. Soulstone Sanctuary is nice. We'll play that now. I think I can take another poison hit here. I kind of want to let him play something before we Aetherize. Sound out the K, yes. Knap. Nop. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't speak Dutch. I'm gonna sleep this little scorpion. Feels like it doesn't belong on this. Loading zone. If one or more counters we put in a creature, spacecraft twice that. Okay. Honestly, I mean, I can't do anything about that, but I honestly don't give a shit about that at the moment. We have Bellion, we have Illuge, we have Dispelling Exhale. I think we're gonna go with... Oh, this is a tough one. I think Illuge is kind of past its prime. Let's get the Dispelling Exhale. Alright. Bellion. You can play Aetherize next turn. We'd like. I think I'm just gonna go to 6 poison counters. No, I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't go to 6 poison counters. Leviathan seems amazing against this deck. Yeah, Leviathan will be pretty good. I like Leviathan. All right, here comes Bellion. Let's try to bait him. Let's try to bait him into blocking. I'm down to trade this Bellion for his Fin. Swing in. He blocks. We get to cast Meringue. He gets +1/+1. Doesn't say prowess on him, so I think that might throw him off a bit. We also have the Exhale to beef him up even more in case he does block. Okay, nothing there. That's whatever. I'll play this Meringue here. I'm gonna bounce the Fin and the Loading Zone. That's more expensive. What do you have, like a... Okay, he doesn't have anything. Nice. Bellion once again. I love this card because it also does like some little chip damage, which is kind of perfect for the blue, you know? Kind of perfect for the blue. Okay, Rabid Bite. I respect it, but not that much. Alright, what do we got? Nothing else? Well, I think I'm going to play the Ugin now. Let's see if he counters, or if he protects this guy. He doesn't protect him. We're looking pretty good. I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but I think that I might be Pogger's champions at the moment. Swing in, and yeah, I think I think we're getting there. I think we might get there. This deck seems to just like kind of sometimes just get there. I think that's the goal. That's like kind of our mantra. Maybe we can get there. Oh, I fucking love Predator Ooze. This is one of my OG favorite cards. Unfortunately, my deck's like pretty gosh darn good against it because we have bounces and exile. So low key, I feel a wee bit bad because you know I'm primed to body one of my favorite cards, but time for a tournament then? You saying that in jest? Are you yucking my yum right now? Or are you being truthful? Didn't know you were such a fan of Predators? Alright, tough guy. Alright, this guy thinks he's funny. This guy thinks he's funny. What if I am? Alright, let's gain 3 life and draw a card. Oh! Spirited Simulacrum? Maybe the best draw we could possibly find. I'm feeling very spirited right now. Consult the star charts is good. I'm gonna swing in with both these guys. Alright, we have another belly on. Want to see me playing a tourney? Like an IRL tourney? I don't know if I'm built for that, man. I don't know if I'm built for that. I think you're gonna need me to. I'm gonna need some prep for that. Because there's no way. I mean, like I understand why people bring like the good decks to the tourneys because like money's on the line and shit, and they want to do well. But if I go to a tourney, I'm bringing some bullshit. I bring some like really like goofy ass shit, and hopefully it works. That's like that'd be pretty sweet, right? If I could get something goofy to work. But I think I would have to study like standard or something a little bit more to get to that point. I think I would bring like a graveyard deck or something like that because people don't really play that much. I believe in standard at the moment. Oh, like an event? Yeah, I can do an event. I probably need to, right? Because I'm low on cards. I think they're done. I think detonator's done. Well, anyone got anything else fun to share? This is like this is like one of the worst parts of the game, man. I don't. There should be like a there should be like a penalty. I feel like for completely. Although sometimes I do like lag out of my phone, and they like have to sit here and wait, and they think I'm BMing and stuff. So maybe there shouldn't be a penalty, but is detonator spelled that way because the real detonator is out there somewhere? What does that mean? I think I'm missing the bit. I think I'm missing the bit completely. Detonator. I know this isn't spelled right. Are you saying that this guy spelt it detonator because there's detonator because there's someone else named Detonator who's really a superhero or something like that? What do you mean, OPRQ? Give me. Alright. Here's the deal. At the end of the stream today, I am gonna be playing one game of chess against someone, and I would like someone to step up. So far, I'm 1-0 against the chat. OPRQ was the gladiator for last game. Someone else has to step up with their chess.com account, and at the end of the stream, I'm going to be taking them to class and spanking them a little bit. Who have you chosen? Double or no? We gotta get someone else from chat. All right, we'll get back to it at some point. OPRQ, but who do you choose? All right, you guys need to chess me, you coward. Listen, I wanna see what else is out there because Let's be honest. I mean, that wasn't the best game of all time. Let's be honest. I mean, that was a pretty lickety split done game. You know. My vote. Okay. OPRQ votes for OPRQ. Okay. Does anyone else want to play chess at the end of the stream? By the way, man, we're like completely juiced with this deck. Let's check out the win rate. We are 7. Look at this, 7-3 with this deck. What is going on, man? What do we think? Do we do another game with this deck? Maybe we build something else. We don't really have a ton else to build with our card pool at the moment with new cards. So I could play Mono Who again. Let me just check out. Let me check out what I got. I did get another Lewis, which is good news because I like that card a lot. Let me just check out the new cards. I want to build with the new stuff. So, little did I know, OPRQ's been training the entire time since. I welcome it. I absolutely welcome it. A challenge is welcome. Fate Weaver, Cavero. Cavero seems like a huge build around. I could play Drunith with Charmer. That low-key seems like a good idea. I just would like one more rare. Alright. I'll tell you what. 7,500 coins. Alright. Let's do an event. Show your new collection. That's all the new cards I have, yeah. Is what I just showed you. What is the best new deck for an event, guys? We have I do want to get 2 Drunists before we get into that. I have the Withar life switch deck. So we play Withar and then we drain ourselves with Stormforged armor and we switch our life and then they become 2 life and then we make a ball lightning and kill them. So we have A is Withar, B is another Withar deck, but we drain them after we switch with Call the Crash and or Lewis Pompous Pillager. And we also have tons of mana ramp so we can like kind of one shot with Lewis if we need to. All right, so that's option B. Then we have negative health. Nah, you have negative health. I actually never finished this deck. We have Herald of Eternal. No, we didn't finish playing it. We played like 3 games or something. But we try to get negative health with Herald of Eternal Dawn, and then we switch life after. What do we think? I think I might play this one. We'll do this one in an event. See if we can get some dubs. Because this is a goofy ass deck, and I think it could be really fun if we can get it right. Let's do this. Yeah, TG. That's this deck, the Pompous Fuck. That's what we have for that one. I'm gonna do a little event. See if we can't win some packs, huh? This might not be the best. By the way, this might not be the best deck because it might not be the best deck I have, but I do want to keep playing. I'm gonna start a little prediction. Will we win 7? Do we think we'll win 7? Let me know in Twitch chat. Hell yeah. No way. Hose. I spelled Jose right. Can you believe it? All right, Bobbins. All right, I like the way this looks. Looks nice and clean. Let's get going. I could play turn 3 Overlord as like a big dude. I think I might do that. I'll do like the classic Charmer thing, and then play turn 3 Overlord. It'd be pretty nice. We have one. David George FL says we're gonna win 7. Okay, we have 1 vote for yes. We got 12 in the Twitch chat. Can we get some more? Can we get some more interaction on that poll, man? You believe? All right, good, man. I'm glad you believe. Someone's got to believe, right? Oh, meant to do this. All right. So as it stands, we don't mind them draining us. As it stands, his deck should not have any targeted removal if they're playing the normal black deck. So I think the goal is for them to drain the shit out of us and get us below 0, play Herald. We'll have a bunch of sack fodder And we should be able to dodge straight up removal on our dude, is my hope. At least that's, you know, that's what we want. Let's play the Overlord. Black. Pay 2. And it does suck. Wait, can I Z this? Okay, I can't go back. It has to be black, right? I kind of want to put on white after I did that, but we'll play the Overlord now. Hopefully we'll find like another Llanowar Elf or something. Fuck yeah. Alright, play the Llanowar Elf, and then we'll swing in with both of these guys. Damn! Okay, OPRQ said yes with 4,000. We're going to win 7. We got a couple votes against. Alright. We'll see if double Gravliner. Holy moly. You can't block. This isn't the best thing to give Death Touch a lifelink to. No blocks. Totally fine. There's the Herald. Let's Simulacrum this bitch. Give me a white land. Beautiful. Alright, not the best mills. We lost 2 Paranations. Honestly, kind of ass, but that's okay. The Beza. We should win next turn, or maybe the turn after, depending on what we see. But he has to keep attacking with a Canter, so. Timeline color. Sure. Sure. We'll play this Bearded Simulacrum next turn. Okay, now he has a blocker. Alright, gamer move. Alright, split skin. Let's play the Simulacrum first. Another white mana is great. I'll play the split skin. Swing with the Overlord. Zombify is fantastic. I'll get back the Fenrir. Gonna block. Ooh. Alrighty. We might not be in the best spot, to be honest. Enduring Tenacity, we're definitely not in the best spot anymore. I think Herald's gonna be pretty instrumental here. No blocks. Let's play the Fenrir, get another white land for the Herald, and then... Yeah, man, I mean... He needs to tap this and give it lifelink. We're gonna take 8 next turn, potentially. Maybe I play the Beza. You can play Fenrir and Beza to gain life. I guess it depends. We actually can't. Alright. The way matchmaking is done for Vents, getting 7 wins isn't easy. Good luck. Yeah, it's gotten markedly harder, I'd say, recently. So thank you. I'll do my best. I will definitely do my best. Let's Alright, I'm gonna drain myself. Pause. I'll drain myself. So I want to be able to play this Herald on their turn. I'll play the Llanowar Elf. We have Heralds. Alright. No attacks. You're voting for 5 wins tops, Vindyar? Okay. Alright. That's noted. Another hater in the chat. You gotta be able to inflate and fold like a balloon whenever you want, or make friends with any animals you come across. What a niche little question there. I think I don't know, man. Maybe floating like a balloon could be kind of cool, but I don't know. I feel like animals is just like kind of cooler. All right, so technically we would be dead right now because We'll be going down to like 1 HP. He's gonna gain 9 life. Let's try to find our dude. And then play him. So I'll play the Herald. We're gonna go down to 0 HP no matter what happens. So I'm not gonna be blocking. He's very top deck reliant at the moment. And so are we, to be fair. Let's play the Zombify. Get back the Overlord. If he has a way to kill the Herald, then we're fucked. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Alright, we'll do this. Play the double Charmer. We're gonna get a big-ass board. He's gonna gain a lot of life, yada yada, but that's totally fine. We're just gonna get all the lands out of our deck so we can find our life switcher faster. Alright, beautiful. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We're negative 14. Holy shit. Ooh. I think talking to animals will be way cooler. Don't top deck removal, please. Like, that would be so cringy. Don't do it. Don't top deck the removal, please. Okay. It could still be removal. Don't second top deck the removal. Capital City, my ass, man. What does it say? Aaliyah guided by light. Okay, so they're gonna be drawing an extra card this turn. Gaining 9 life. What card is letting you have negative light? It's a Herald of Eternal Dawn. You can't lose the game. Your opponents can't win. That's the right play, is the Sisur Secundi, so they can sacrifice their whole board. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Why did they just like give up the game like that? Why did they do that? Wait, what the fuck is... What is their death wish? We just... Okay. Why did they do that? I'm so confused. It makes no goddamn sense. They could have blocked and survived and maybe found... What is the meaning of this? Is this a pay? I didn't pay him, guys. I didn't pay Bobbins there. I'm totally missing the plot. I don't. Okay, good game. I didn't pay him. Although, what am I, a huge loser? Pay that guy to win a single event game? No, not me. All right, we're playing some combination of some other languages words. Paid actors again. Don't say again like this is a recurring theme. All right, Paranations Dees. Let's what does this come out as? Black. All right, let's get green white so I can play the Beza sooner rather than later. I'm hoping that they don't have the absolutesauce.com. It looks like they might. Okay, they're starting off with like a decent start with the sauce.com. But we also have triple charmer, which is pretty nice. We just need to not have them like, you know, do triple signet, triple mockingbird bullshit, you know? Okay, looks like that's not the case. Land? Fuck yeah, alright. Play charm. I can play single charmer into Beza. That's pretty good. Alright, swing in. Next turn we can Overlord. Fuck. Alright, Empyrean Eagle. That is a potentially the biggest load of damage we could take. 12 damage. Alright, so we're dead next turn if we don't find something. Alright, play like this. Maybe there's something that can save me here. With R. Not gonna do it, but I appreciate you showing support. All right, GG's. GG's. Yeah, that was an electric. I mean, bird. What are we gonna do? It's birds, man. You know. I need to find my angel and then reanimate it. What game is this? Called the Thank and Spank. Everyone takes their pants off and we thank each other and then get a nice little spank. Say thank you for the show, sir, and then we spank each other. That's what we're doing. Mons, can we ban this guy, Zephyr Eater? Can we ban him? Can we ban him for making fun of my game? Nothing wrong with that, by the way. The image of a mage sending ton of huge birds to beat down another mage is pretty funny. I always thought that like a magic. I'm glad you brought this up. I always thought there was like a magic. By the way, this probably guy's bronze. Magic like movie would be pretty. If they did it right, like if they did it the way I do it in my head, it'd be really cool. But like, how the hell do you like actually simulate physically or like show physically what like a real magic thing would be like, you know? I guess they would just make it cinematic and not think about like, oh, I'm gonna cast this turn and oh, my land is growing bigger so I have more influence or some shit like that. So you guys know what I'm talking about, or do I sound like a dumbass? Cloud, okay, we're gonna get the Buster. I hardly know her sword. Let's play this. Hopefully we get something good to zombify. Once again, we are dying from the pen and the sword. Hopefully he can't Buster on my face. For another couple turns at least, right? Dazzling Angel, that's like beautiful because that means that they're not doing anything. Okay, let's play the Llanowar Elf. Play the Verge. Another Overlord. Let's find something good to zombify, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this one now. We'll just be on MTG lore rather than the card game turn into action. Yeah, that's like the right way to do it. Or they could make two mages summoning Spider Mage. Right. The Eldraine anime they made? Magic anime would be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty cool. It's like the biggest loser crowds are meeting up for like the battle of the losers, you know? Let's what do we do here? I'm gonna do a little white black. Oh, I can't believe he just called me a loser in his own chat. He just forgot that he's playing Magic the Gathering too. Oh, that's what you guys sound like. All right, let's play black green here and then play the Llanowar Elves. Let's see if I can finally post the paparazzi photo of Mr. Corndog in his dressing room after the show. Did you take a naked picture of me? Oh my, you got a naked picture of me. I can't believe it. When did that happen? Did we just catch a stray out of nowhere? Sorry. My apologies. I hate to be spitting truth like that. Without anyone to check me. Let's play this Paranation. I mean, we just like fucking win next turn, right? We just fucking win. You guys is a wild statement. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Let's play this Paranation. We are now invincible. Cue the title intro music. If he attacks to kill, let me tell you what, we can switch our life totals. And I think that they can probably see that in hand, but maybe they won't notice. It's a picture of you undressing from your hot dog costume. Good bulge or what? What are we looking at? Is it good bulge? Do I have? Am I hanging nice bulge? Just wondering. Vampire Nighthawk. Let's see if they attack in. I would love like a full attack. It's ill-advised, but I would love it. All right, double Herald of Eternal Dawn. Oh well, I'm going to. What am I gonna do? I guess we go Charms. I need another white mana to make sure that he can't just like make me sack my Herald of Eternal Dawn. There is like a couple. There are a couple cards. There are a couple cards that could get me here. Don't get it twisted. Play this Daza. No attacks. Alright, Golden Sidekick. I would love a full attack. We can just take all the damage, then we can Withar and switch life totals. Oh, I guess I have to like kind of leave myself like wide open, you know? That might be the best thing to do, is just like give this guy full confidence that he can spank me the following turn. And then we go absolutely crazy style. I think that's pretty good. Swing with your Ajani's Pride Mate, at least. You can at least do that for me, right? Okay. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that I'm going to swing with all my big guys, and they're all going to die. The bad news is that there is no bad news. I bet you didn't expect that one. Indestructible Herald of Eternal Dawn, by the way. I don't want to brag, guys. I don't want to brag. He also has hexproof. I don't really feel like bragging, but I just figured I'd let you guys know. All right. By the way, this guy's bronze. I shouldn't be so excited, but I am. What are you gonna do about it? Let's see what we got here. You gonna block? Alright, let's play the Fenrir with our Llanowar Elves. We hold up enough mana to cast Herald of Eternal Dawn once we get this Plains out here that activates these Verges. So in case he has some like mass sack effect after he brings me down below 0, we will be totally fine. Which I believe they still do, because the 13 sack thing, there's more than 13 cards on the board, so they can cast it for 1 mana. I'm just hoping that they swing out and you know, and blow me open. Swing with something else. They're all flying. Ah, come on, man. Come on. No blocks. I'm going. I really want this to work out. He could have brought me below 1, man. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this, huh? Ultimate weapon? Alright, my turn. I'm gonna hold that one. I think it's better to hold that guy. He played Phyrexian Arena? Oh, you're so right. Wait, that's actually a bar. You just spit bars, Daniel. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah. Oh, that's actually bars. All right, GG's, man. That's a good point. All right, I'm glad you realized that for me. All right, we're 2-0 or 2-1, I guess. I guess I have like the memory of a goldfish. 2-1. We have one pack and 75 gems back. I think what was it? Was it 250 for? Was it 250 for the entry cost, or was it like 300 something? Thank God for Daniel. We're all thankful for Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. All right, Godless Shrine, starting town. We only have white mana or white cards in the hand, so C-Note is kind of like ball sack right now. Don't mean to use harsh language. Play the Godless Shrine first. Day of Judgment's gonna be kind of nutty. Fear of Lost Teeth. You don't say, huh? You don't say. Alright, let's play this Split Skin doll. So we're gonna get the guy who steals my creatures next turn. That's like almost a for sure ski. Let's get the Herald in the graveyard. Hopefully we can Paranate at some point. Yeah, he got like, he kind of ripped that shit instantly. Day of Judgment's gonna be Insano style if we can pull it off. Alright, Beza. Kind of the nut sandwich, I would say. Just like a little bit. Put this on green, white. Play Llanowar Elves in case we want to block. And also kind of like feigning not having Day of Judgment. 3-Tree Battalion. Don't steal cards from my hand. Victor. Whenever enchantment you control enters, whenever room you control fully unlocks, Surveil 2. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's double block this Fear of Lost Teeth. For no real reason other than... Oh, what if he plays with R and gains like shit, like a shitload of life? Okay, or draws a shitload of cards. So Day of Judgment's kind of like rude right now because we just like he was so excited, but then we ruined his night. All right, 3-Tree Battalion. We have another Day of Judgment. Although I don't really think we need to use it against that, in all honesty. Enters tapped. We can do it though. We can do it. We have one more. We get one more mana. We get Paranation out here. We can just get the Herald back. It should be game over to some degree. Rexage is kind of funny. Rexage is pretty funny because it's like the exact answer to that one card you just played, even if it's not like the best card of all time. All right, Zombify. Low key, just chill. All right, I'm gonna ditch this Zombify. Okay, Llanowar Elf. We can get the Paranation next turn. Wow, he is land screwed. Like he's having a bad time in the land department. He has too many lands. How do you get rid of this Herald is my question for Tito. Oh, that's one way to do it if he has a second one. Okay, maybe he didn't have a second one. maybe they didn't have a second one, but you know. Either way, if they had like two of those things, what are they gonna do? They're gonna rip two of them, and then we have more reanimation, you know, coming soon. Potentially more of those guys. I think we would be totally fine. All right, we're at 3 wins. Mars with 420 wins betting against me is trembling in their boots. They're shaking in their boots, thinking, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose those 420 wins that I bet against Corndog Jones Jr." Let's play this land tapped because Sun Petal Grove comes in tapped no matter what. So let's get the expensive life land down tapped. And I think I'm gonna go with. What is this? This is a 4-color deck. I don't know what that is. I think I'm gonna. All right, Charmer's nice. Let's do the Overlord first. Yeah, let's do the Overlord first. Maybe we can find a good Paranation target. It looks like they have a counter spell for like an ability, because that pause. Either that or like a destroy enchantment type beat, but I think they have a counter spell for an ability. This might be dragons. Oh, no mana? Are you for real right now? Alright. Well, I would like to play this Fountain Port Charmer. Let's do this first, because I don't want to... If they counter the Fountain Port Charmer, I'm going to be real sad. Let's just get the card draw going and potential extra mana. Or they're just going to kill the Llanowar Elf. Into the Royal, okay. Sure. Alright. Been the Llanowar Elf. It's totally fine. Okay, all right. Disruptive Storm. Oh, so this is like a... This is kind of like one of these decks that I hate playing against. It's a dragon deck where they like speed out those dragons that ruin my day. Play this guy. Charmer. Make everything 2 cheaper. And then I'm going to play the Fenrir. Now Spirited Simulacrum's 2 when we cast at Warp and non-Warp. Let's see. Double green, double white. Okay, let's get another green. So they're gonna play the card I really hate, the red one. Do I agree that Sombrero is the best hat? Sombrero is the best hat. That's an interesting suggestion. I don't know if it's like the best hat. It's certainly a gamer hat, you know? I got nothing against the Sombrero. What is the best hat, though? I don't fucking know. I don't know what the best hat is. I don't think I can commit to Sombrero being the best hat. I don't think I can. There's plenty of good hats. Let's attack with the Fenrir. It's definitely not the heater hat. What do you mean the heater hat? Look at this. By the way, that was free. The fedora is the worst hat. Why do I not remember what a fedora looks like? Am I stupid? Okay. Is that... Yeah. I mean, we all know what we think about fedora hats. I kind of like the look of the fez. Although I read today that, or maybe I didn't read it. I don't really do a lot of reading. Maybe I just saw like some short or something that the fez was like outlawed or something like that by whichever country wears the fez in an attempt to become more European. Which one was that? Was that which country did that? Which country? They did it because they lost to European countries in World War I. Which one is the... Which one is it, man? What country is that? Never mind. You know? Whatever. Oh, Turkey. Yes. Yes. In Turkey. That's right. Yeah, they outlawed it because they said we need to look more European, and I also like to control what my citizens do. That's what he said. He said both of those in the same sentence. Because they lost in World War I or something like that. I know a lot about history. I'm a huge smart guy. Let's play this with R. I'm not a huge smart guy. I'm just like stature. I'm just like a guy who you consider like one of the big smart guys, you know? Tried my old Heist Chorus Alchemy deck in Historic. Still works fairly well, though I think it's probably mostly because Arena matches me against non-meta decks and you play it. Heist Chorus is pretty damn good, man. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past it. Looks like we win, by the way. We have the Heralds. They do have counters in this deck, so maybe I need to be a little bit concerned about that. But let's just get all the mana we can down and hopefully speed out a dub here. Swinging with this. Swing with the Spirited Simulacrum. And I think I'm going to get back my Fenrir again. We're just going to speed out mana. The heater hat is a cold weather hat. Oh, wait. Is it? I think I know what you're talking about. The flaps. Yeah. I don't know anything about who the people you're referencing OPRQ, but I think that maybe I do. Maybe that's the person I'm referencing. You know what I think is the best hat is actually a safari hat with flaps in the back. You guys know that one? A propeller hat. Propeller hats are kind of goated. You see a guy wearing a propeller hat, you're like, all right, that guy that guy might be on the spectrum. And you know what? I appreciate him regardless. And why would I not appreciate him? He's wearing a propeller hat. All right, they're gonna get into the royal out. I'm looking forward to a big life switch here. I don't think it's gonna happen though, unfortunately. Make some soldiers. We can Fenrir this bitch. I might end up milling myself out to death. So let's just hit with the Overlord. Okay, he's gonna into the royal, that bitch. All right. Honestly, that's totally fine. Let's just no attack this. Play the Overlord. Holy moly. All right. Probably get the Beza. So I think my big goal here is to get like a big ass board, and I'm gonna +1 and make them all flying. My hope is that they don't have like a board wipe or like a mass bounce or something like that. They do, that we can just replay everything, but it's just like a little bit of a pain. Dragonweave Tapestry is a good card. I'm expecting something juicy, maybe something extra juicy, a little Dragonweave Tapestry to disrupt the Stormbrood. They're gonna kill my Overlord of the Baelmer. We will have a flyer, so I think we're gonna be a-okay. We can fly everything over the top here. +1s. What can we bring back that can ruin his day? Nothing in particular. I guess I'm just gonna Parination our Herald right now, and I don't think that their deck has an answer for this. Swinging with everything. The guy with the propeller hat, just a whimsical guy who knows a good time. Respect to the man. Oh, exact damage. Beautiful, man. Deck's not half bad, I guess. Who knew? All right, well, I don't know what that is. Oh, the raccoon hat, the one with the little tail heading out the back. I don't think I've ever seen someone actually wear that, but it seems like a cartoon hat that I would love to have, I would love to wear to like a party, like a winter party. Is that the We're Hunting Wabbits guy? Does that guy wear that hat? You had one? Jealous. One time I was at a bar and I looked on the ground and there was a bucket hat. And it wasn't dirty. It was probably 1 a.m. So, but like, in the floor were probably gross, but it was in like this position or this location that wasn't like gross, you know? And I was hammered and I was like, yo, that's a fucking sick hat. And I grabbed the hat. And now I own a hat. It had something to do with this cookout, this like family cookout, but it was a bucket hat with like a, I don't know, I think it was like a crab or something on it or something. Now I own that hat and I've never worn it because I woke up and I was like, that shit's probably got lice in it. So I haven't worn it since, but I still own it. So my apologies to the guy who took his hat, but you can't just leave that shit on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like the hunter from Clash Royale? Yeah, that guy is rocking the raccoon hat. You stole a family's hat? Yeah, I stole it and then I laughed at them. I said, I got your fucking hat. You stupid family. You stupid family. I hope that your wife leaves you. That's what I said. That's what I said. And I'm a bad guy for it. Welcome to the stream, Snow Leopard. Like their prized possession from a family gathering. Yep. Let's play the Beza first, because then we can get a little treasure token. Perhaps. I don't even know. Can we lose next turn? Should I have Day of Judgment in this shit? We'll see if I can lose. 50 years, everyone will have that hat except for that one dude. You're not gonna get me to feel bad about this hat. This guy left his hat in the ground. Left his hat in the ground at a bar. What are we doing? And an absolute Mega Chad picked it up. Should be thanking his stars, thanking his lucky stars. Excluded from the family photo. Oh no, you're really laying it on thick. Laying it on goddamn thick. Tanya, I would appreciate if you would attack your Mossborn Hydra and not have a way to buff it. I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate if you didn't know what you were doing and you accidentally pressed attack. Yes? I think we're on the same page here. Snakeskin Veil, honestly, totally fine. Double Snakeskin Veil. I didn't think that was necessary. I'm gonna be honest. The second one didn't seem necessary in the slightest. Please be like another creature or something, so I can Day of Judgment. All right, no creature. Here's the deal. I could Elspeth and hit the Mossborn. If this last card is another Snakeskin, then I'm going to lose the game because they're going to draw a double land off the top and kill me. Elspeth is just such a cleaner play. The odd that they draw a double land off the top after like... And have any other protection spell is like so fucking low. Elspeth is just the right play. It's a protection spell. Fuck. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna force them to use it.
So long as we fight,
maybe they have something else. They're really thinking, Tanya, let me tell you, don't have a double land on the top. Okay, all right. I don't know what the hell that is. Piercing Exhale. It's an instant speed bite spell. All right. Well, that's better than them killing us, right? Was it a double land on the top? Why did they cast 2 Snakeskins? That wasn't the best play of all time. Maybe like top 5. Let's play the Zombify. Beza. We're just doing this for the vibes and the extra power on the board. Okay. White, black. Yeah, this is a pure vibes play. We got nothing to use this Paranation on, except for maybe our Elspeth, which is kind of like an unreal find. I forgot that was permanence. Bronze players. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, what am I gonna do? Expect everyone to be go-to with the sauce? Not everyone's go-to with the sauce. Some people, have lives and do stuff outside of playing video games. How's it going, Fabio? Tanya, I'm waiting. By the way, this is gonna be 5-1, so I think that all the haters are gonna have to get their bathtubs ready, and because I'm about to soak in it. You know what I'm saying? About to soak in that bathtub. You guys know what I'm talking about. Inconceivable bronze versus platinum. I was gold at the beginning of the stream. I kind of just like juiced my way past gold with my epic mono blue deck. No big deal. GG's. Maybe Tanya was checking out the stream. Beginning of the season, most people are low. Yeah. All right, 5 wins. So we are like positive in terms of motion and aura, but also on gems. So that's That's like a triple positive right there. That's a 3 for 1. You're good. Your ex-girlfriend came back in your life. Maybe is missing me, but I need money to play Magic. Okay. I'm gonna. Let's see. OPRQ. I will be. What do we got here? Why can I never figure this out? I always. Okay. I always do this. Let's give you a 1-minute ban for suggesting that Fabio traffics their ex. I know it was a jest, but man, I just can't get that. I can't get that. Just leaves a dirty taste in my mouth, man. You know. Insane message. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do nothing. You know. Sinkhole Surveyor. Interesting. My chem lecture yesterday, I talked about how these two atoms had 6 and 7 valence electrons. What are you talking about? Are you about to brain rot us? Are you about to do some brain rot? Insane levels of brain rot. We're still less brain rotted than you. Why'd you say fuck? What'd you say fuck me for? What did I say that was worthy of that insult? That's my only question. What did I say that was worthy of that insult? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna let this guy beat my ass with this Sinkhole Surveyor, and then I'm gonna do a little zombify switcheroo on this Wither. He said something about aura. All right, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, here's the good news. Here's the bad news. All right. Here's the good news is that the good news is that I don't have much good news, to be honest. The good news is that I'm 1 mana off from zombifying my Withar and then winning with my spectacular, handsome, huge board. The bad news is that I couldn't get it up the other day. Stadium headliner. Marquise, sorry, I responded to that message earlier. I apologize for not. I hope you. I don't think you saw it. Let's block. This is bad news, Bears. I don't want to sugarcoat this at all. This is what they call in the media bad news, Bears. We are about to lose if they get another hasted, character with this ability. Godless Shrine. Okay, that's good news. So I'm actually gonna drain my own balls. Let's drain my balls. Do I do that now? I play this. I can block 3 creatures. All right. All right. You know what? We need to. We need him to not have a hasted creature. If they don't, then we win. We win in spectacular fashion. If they do have another hasted creature, then we lose in loser fashion. Okay. All right. So that's. We're gonna block. We take 1. Oh, you know what? Wait. So we take 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. My Poggers champions by doing this. We'll actually block like this. My Poggers is this Poggers champions? Oh, I could. Let's block this guy. In case he has like some way to add 1 damage with like a split skin veil or something or whatever the hell it's called. It's a 1, 2, 10. We're gonna take 10 damage. You have a way to beef this shit up anyway. No beef? Where's the beef? That's what they've been asking all these years. Do you have another creature, sir? Sir, Rudes? Do you have another creature? Sinkhole Surveyor. Fuck! Oh, no, man. Alright, play the Zombify, get the Withar. Exchange the life totals. I don't think that they're stupid enough to let this damage go through, but I don't think there's any other way. I don't think we win next turn. Let's just attack, see what they do. Fuck. Alright, good game. Good game. Loki should have attacked before reanimating. But then, unfortunately, then we switch life total and they're still at two health, you know? I wonder if OPRQ's back. Do you have anything to say about your heinous message? Huh, they say? Excuse me. You must respond to the vitriol that you posted in the chat. Why am I talking about your heinous message? Because it's my stream. And I do what I want, when I want. Let's play the Atlanta World. Oh god. Alright. What do we got? Sergio Ramos. Alright. Soccer fan, doesn't know how to spell. Or football, whatever the hell you want to call it. Don't get mad at me. Let's play this Godless Shrine. No reason to play the Charms at the moment. It looks like their deck might be ass because they're playing the Wary Thespian. I think I'm just going to wait on this Day of Judgment and then, you know, RKO the opponent. Send them back to grade school with the you know, the right elbow. We'll block with the Llanowar Elves. We'll try to slow down the damage and shit. Alright. Wary Thespian Part 2. Sir, I know this is a difficult decision. I know that you're wondering whether or not you want to surveil, but okay. All right. They made up their mind. Let's block with the Llanowar Elves. No reason to really ramp on our side. All right, another really difficult decision here. We have to think about this for a while. I know it's the same card that they looked at earlier, but okay. Oh, now I wish I held that actually. All right. Well, let's play Charmer. Play for 1. I'm gonna play the Split Skin. I just want to like draw an extra card here. Jeez, man. Our shit's like ass right now. It's not looking too hot. I don't think I should be too worried currently, but would you rather be able to part the seas on any body of water or have your finger guns function as actual guns? I think part the seas is probably better because I'm not like interested in killing anyone at the moment. Maybe ask me in like, I don't know, in like a few years if I you know, decide to be a bad guy. But at the moment I'm not really super interested in killing anyone. So I think that's my answer. Feel bad about killing those fish. Can I like move the sea if I'm parting it? You know what I mean? Like can I decide to not kill the fish? What I do for work? I'm a mechanical engineer. I sit at a computer all day and go, oh, I don't know you want to do it that way. That's what I do. That's actually all I do. I sit there and stare at the computer and I go, I don't know, do we really want to do it that way? That's what I say. That's my classic line. Everyone at work dies when I say that. They all laugh. They're like, oh my god, this guy is such a This guy is such a character. But that's all I do, yeah. Another good fortune unicorn. My favorite card. Does your office hate you? Yes. Yes. I think that's what I was getting at. What do we got here? You be splitting up some unfortunate fish family. That's just you know, that's a great power comes responsibility, you know? You come with responsibility when you have great power. You know that big bar? The bar that Uncle Ben used to spit? It's kind of what he was talking about. How often do I tell my technicians that I love them? I actually oftentimes go into our machine shop and I beat the shit out of them because I say, I don't know if we really should do it that way, and then and then they're like, no, I want to do it this way because this is like you know, this is easier. It's gonna produce a more manufacturable part in the end, and I'm like, I don't know. What am I building or designing? Here's the deal. All right. I would love to tell you about what I'm building or designing. It's like it's a pretty unique product. So I think it would probably maybe give away exactly where I work. So I will decline. I will tell you that I do. You're just a little bitch. Thank you, Snow Leopard. I appreciate the comment. I will tell you that I work on air quality. All right. I worked for the government for or government contractor for 2 years, and then I worked on public work stuff for like another 2 years. And I hated those jobs. I didn't feel like I was very fulfilled, and I kind of got into engineering because I wanted to do something that I thought was very productive. And I think that air quality is an issue that is ever prevalent. So I'm really excited about my current job. Shutdown happens tonight. Yeah. Does everyone have their blankets? Their shutdown blankets? Everyone get cozy in your shutdown blanket? Government supplied? Thanks, Sewed Up. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about where I'm at right now, my career. Does everyone have your government-issued shutdown blankies, all right? We're all getting cozy. We're all going to read campfire stories. We're gonna spank each other when I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, does anyone know anything about the government or the United States government and can tell me what that actually means? That we're shutting down? Is it just like non-essential services are shut down, or like is everyone gonna die? What does that mean? You're just yapping? Welcome to the stream. Seems like you've never been here before if you're saying that right now. Although Snow Leopard is our first real subscriber. First real Twitch subscriber. Can you believe that? I managed to trick someone into following me on Twitch and using their Twitch Prime on me. Can you believe that? Absolute sucker. Means that no more funds are going to come from Congress to the institutions that rely on them until they pass the next budget. But is that like real institutions, like real important institutions, or is it like I don't know, funding for ball sack research, which is important. All right, I'm a big proponent of ball sack research funds. Let's get this double block here. This is not good. Let's just do it like this. I'll take 4. Honeywell, maybe? Fun fact, I actually did interview at a Honeywell. I did an interview at Honeywell, and they said this guy fucking sucks. That's what they said as I was walking out. They didn't even let me get out the door. They just like they were like this guy fucking sucks. That's what they said. Yeah, what are you gonna do, you know? You say other federal services don't get paid until they decide to borrow more money from China. I read that most of the debt is like debt to the people and not debt from other countries, because like most countries are in debt. It's like bonds and shit, you know? We went to a conference and Honeywell seemed very established, also way too self-centered, and they really love to talk. That's every company. They're like, yeah, we do this, and we're gonna make it seem like we're really cool, but really we haven't engineered or changed anything in like 30 years. All we do is just like sit there and make little small changes. Yeah, we actually have a failure rate of one out of 2 million for these parts, so we have to increase the thickness of this piece by like 0.5, and we're gonna spend like 17 years on it. So that's gonna be your job for the next 17 years. That's what big companies do. And then small companies are like, you're gonna get no direction, but you can spank around for a little bit, and it'll be pretty fun. That's what they say. You guys know what I'm talking about? The after how they laid off 80 employees because of their new AI. I think everyone's getting laid off soon. For real. I think it's gonna happen sooner than people think. And then everyone's gonna hang out. Everyone's gonna just play Magic all day. That's what's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna play Magic all day until they starve. It's gonna be the time of our life, you know? We either get universal basic income to play Magic all day, or we all starve. That's kind of like the vibe. Looking forward to it. Yes, Daniel. Yeah, I know that there's a fat chance they agree on stuff right now. So, what are you gonna do? Worst hand of all time, by the way. Glad to be in college when it's acceptable to have horrible finances. You can look at it that way. You can look at it that way. I would say that I'm a little bit concerned for graduates right now, because the future is uncertain in terms of like what kind of jobs people are gonna be getting, you know. So I'm rooting for y'all, those in college. Yeah, I can definitely already do my job. Well, I was gonna say OPRQ. If you lose in chess that easy, then it's kind of like what can't do your job, you know? It's almost like, all right, well, just pack it up, pal, you know? Yeah, AI is bad for white collar jobs. I think people will adapt. I think there's no way that AI just comes around and then like, okay. Now that I start saying this, I actually starting to disagree with myself. I was gonna say that there's no way AI comes around and the only people who get richer from it are like you know, OpenAI robot guy. But that's probably just what's gonna happen, you know. I think everyone's gonna starve, and OpenAI robot guy is gonna like have the biggest boner of all time while everyone starves. Let's get this Beza down again. Actually, no, we can just wait. We're probably gonna be board wiped. Protect people's lives and it's recession proof. Sew it up. You're a gamer. That's what they've been saying about you, actually. They've been saying this guy's a huge gamer. That's what they've been saying. Half the jobs people are going to college for won't look at the same in 5 years. I know. I'm wondering if I'm past that threshold, if they think I'm smart enough to be smarter than AI. They're wrong. They're wrong, you know. You got an ad for ICE today? Guess what benefits they were toting? Student loan forgiveness? I know, they're like... They're juicing the ICE jobs. Absolutely juicing them. So great, you know? I'm so happy about it. Makes my life so much better. Swing with the Beza. OpenAI robot guy stole your wife. Deserved. Honestly deserved. Let's actually not play this Herald yet. I'm gonna juice him for Ball's like removal and just like keep drawing cards. Alright, let's get through these messages. Crazy that they hate the idea of forgiving student loans unless you decide to go ruin people's days. I don't think it's just days that you could argue that they're ruining, but you know, that's facts. That's facts. 75% of people want to talk to a person. What do you mean they want to talk to a person? What do you mean they want to talk to a person? People start lives on their iPad? I think people are going to start lives on their new Google glasses, really. Not the iPad. The iPad's old news. Unless you're like 12 years old. Not 12 years, unless you're like 3 years old. Then the iPad's like booming, you know? I cancel it for everyone else, yeah. I mean, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, like, I'm like such a, I've become such a doomer, you know? Initially, I was pissed about everything. Now I'm like, ah. That's actually a real sound clip of me. I say, ah, man, you know? I'm a little bit of a doomer, they'd say. Actual real sound bite of me saying, ah, you know? 50K signing bonus sounds pretty good. Yeah, I mean they're basically like, oh, there's this thing that's like incredibly unpopular and everyone's gonna hate you, and you also might hate yourself. Here's $50,000. Like, oh, people are like, all right, you know what? Maybe I can get by on that, because like otherwise I'm gonna starve to death. Let's play this Herald here. Actually, we'll do that. Increase the budget literally 12 times over on ICE. That's looking more and more like an executive police force. Yeah. Yep. I know there might be some disagreeers in chat, and listen, man, I would love to have a chat with you about it. This is a Magic stream. But also I've been pretty concerned. I think things are getting a little bit more intensified on you know, the one-sidedness of the tactics here, of things going on. I think the most important thing is that people look at each other, even if they're on the other side, as human beings, you know? Because right now, this is my one thing. This has been my doomer philosophy. I think things are gonna be shitty, and I think whether or not people realize it, things are gonna keep getting shittier. But you know, we need to you know, have people together here so that we can actually make some change. That's all. That's my only thought. You can't change someone's mind by yelling at them, is what I'm saying. People are all in their little thought bubbles, anyways. Your university lost most of its research funding. Also, sorry, I'm like chatting. I'm not even like reading the chat. Give me 1 second. I don't even know if people have started, you know, hate messaging me yet. Let's see. Another $5 million budget cut. Layouts are happening, and we're in a hiring freeze. Yeah, everything's a little depressing. This might dox me, but my school decided to spend $50 million on a football coach. LLL. Hey, look at this. Another corn dog news. We have 2 rares. We just like won that event out of nowhere. Can anyone believe that? Can anyone believe that? Yeah. I guess in conclusion on our little political segment. Oh, you know what? You know what I have? You know what I have for you guys is I have a here, let's actually I'm gonna rip another one. Call me crazy. I'm just gonna rip another one real quick. We have like 40 minutes left in the stream. Does anyone think my mono blue deck, or does anyone want to make a suggestion for a deck that we could play in this? I mean, Jess, that's the end. That's the last game of the stream. All right. Thank you, Mark, and the congratulations. Also, choose the outcome. We did win 7, so my apologies to Mars. My apologies to Mars. What are we thinking? Do we want to do Lewis the Pompous Fuck? We can do Mono Who. We can do the Big Switch. Or we can do any of the other decks for the next seven games of events or less, depending on if we win or lose. What do we think? Here, how about this? Mono Who is 1. Hot pile of shit. No, hot pile of shit is aptly named. It's pretty aptly named. No thoughts? What's the Corn's dream? The Corn's dream is legit. Corn's dream is like a little, it's a little bounce / land deck. You know what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put and web. Give me a second. I'm gonna put the detect intrusion in this deck. We'll do one of those, and I think I'm gonna cut like one of the ambassadors. This is a sweet deck. We get a nice world weave here. It's an ornate imitations deck. This is like we can go really big with this deck. Use split ups too. I might be inclined to play this shit. Let's do that. Oh, too late. I got rid of Simulacrum. I'm sorry. Aaliyah is Garbaggio. Watch your mouth. You watch your mouth. All right. Let me pull up my. Let me pull up my brain. My brain is. I'm gonna fix the world right now. Right. This is my corn dog guide to fixing the world. Everyone's gonna be happy after this one. Ready? 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 All right. Problem A. Everything. Everyone has a big dick but me. The solution is that I have to get an implant into my dong. All right, for real though, for real. Problem A is that there's these old fucks. Everybody's an old fuck, and they're like, and then people are like, all right, these are the only guys who are around. Let's give them like really important positions, and then they die, and they don't have to deal with like the consequences. So I think we have to go to these old fucks and kiss their sons. Their sons are gonna be like 40 to 50 years old because they're so old. So we have to. So that means that they're probably a father themselves. So we're gonna be kissing their grandfather's dads, which is exactly what we're looking for. And then the old fucks will have to resign from office and give it to someone who has to face the consequences of what they're dealing with. All right, all right. Does anyone agree with that one? Can we? I would. Everything that you agree with, I would. Give me an astounding hoorah in the chat. All right. Give me a hoorah in the chat. All right. Okay. Problem number two is that everyone is stuck. Everyone is stuck in their own thought bubble. So if you disagree with me, you're never gonna see my opinion on it. You're just gonna see things that make you hate me more. So. Problem number two, the way we fix that is that everyone has to get butt plugs, and the butt plugs are actually secretly they're secretly information feeders, and it only feeds information from Ground News, sponsor of the Corn Dog Jones Jr. Scream, which is you can find actually neutral based information. And you know that's point number two. All right, so we have to get consistent information. All right, what was another problem? Yeah, we need to be nice, man. Yeah, we also need people who represent us to be nice. That's also true as well. That's a good point. That's a good point. Sew it up. Let me tell you, everyone gives Sew It Up a hurrah. That's a good point. Everyone just has to be nice. Except for me, I get to be a jerk. All right? I get to be a jerk whenever I want. I get to be a jerk whenever the hell I want. What if we made it in web deck with World Weave? I do have a little bit of web in here. I just need to get the right cards for it. Got addicted to Factorio again. All right, what's another problem? The other problem is that my boners don't last very long. I have erectile dysfunction in that way as well. So everyone laughs at me when I get up for a school presentation. I get up to the front of the class, and they all say, "Oh my God, he has a boner. That's so embarrassing." And then it goes away really fast, and they're like, "Oh my God, this guy can't even maintain a boner." It's not even the fact that he has a boner in front of the class. It's that he can't even maintain one, which is double embarrassing. You know what I mean? So that's problem number 3. Big Dick Sun Kissing Corn Dog is here to make you a moderate. Yeah. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I don't know what that. I don't know if that's a positive or negative. Let's block this. I definitely think things are way worse on one side at the moment, but you know, I'm just chatting. In one ear out the other. What is? Do you guys not listening to my advice right now? I was talking about how I can't maintain a boner, which is embarrassing, but also it's embarrassing that I got a boner in front of the class, but which is like more embarrassing, you know what I mean? Let's bin this. Meringue, we're gonna bounce our legitimate business person and the bookworm. Because I would like to replay this to get more lands. Yes. That sucks. All right. I'm getting some appreciation from the chat. It does suck. Look at all these lands, by the way. All right, what's the next problem? Can someone shout out a problem in the chat? My problem is I don't know whether or not to be to actually chat about things or to talk about my lack of boner potential, which is maybe a cowardice of myself. So let's just chat about something else, huh? What did everyone eat for breakfast today? It can take people with logical sense to fix actual problems. Unfortunately, everyone is never qualified to be in the positions they're in. Except for you, of course. Sew it up. That's the thing, is that everyone's unqualified but you. That's what we've been saying for years. Draw a card. Ornate Imitations. Ornate Imitations. Do we play the Rex Age and get another land so we can get a fatter Ornate Imitations? I think we swing in with the Meringue. 28% ball differential. I think it's like 32. Why do people know about the size of my balls, man? That's so weird. Coffee? You had coffee for lunch? You're for breakfast? I'm confused. I also don't. I'm not a breakfast eater, even though I really enjoy breakfast. It's mainly because I got into this habit of not eating breakfast. Like, I think it was during the pandemic. And, oh, you know what I was doing? Is I was obsessed with intermittent fasting. Because I was on my big boy grind. I was grinding. You guys should have seen me on my grind. It was actually unreal. And then I broke my leg snowboarding. Sorry, I broke my arm snowboarding after a bulk, and I was like, fuck. Now I'm fat and I can't work out. And then I broke my arm the next winter snowboarding again. And I was like, all right, well maybe I shouldn't snowboard anymore. And then And then I've been really lazy recently, so I'm not as much on my grind. You guys know what I'm talking about? All right, looks like we won. Looks like we won because we got a crater hoof. Putting everything counter on a land and a creature. I don't know what that means. They're everything, apparently. Okay, we get a free cast of our ornate imitations. I don't know what the hell just happened, but we kind of just like thanked and spanked them all the way to Thursday. Hell yeah, yeah. The intermittent fasting's kind of lit. Although there was a study that said that it has negative effects on your heart long term. I think it was just like people have like a higher risk of like heart disease. But it has plenty of studies that say it's good. I kind of have slowed down a little bit on it, but I don't know. I don't know what to believe. Thanks, Super Nick. I'm glad I make you laugh, man. You agree heavily on the notion that there are too many old folk deciding future and that they won't be a part of. Old people should be considered, but not at the expense of young people's future. Yes, I agree. I agree. I think old folks are great. I know some old folks. Can you believe that? I think they're great. They're often wonderful people, but sometimes they're like, think about it this way. There's old folk who were around during Jim Crow. Wait, when did Jim Crow end? 1964, when Civil Rights Act, or 1965. Anyways, there are people who've been around since then, and they were like totally like against them repealing Jim Crow and stuff. So like maybe some of those people are in office. I don't fucking know. You know, there's just like some people who are like who you were around during that time when it was socially acceptable to be like a huge piece of shit to like certain demographics. You know, I guess it like to some degree it is for some people now, but. Wait till you get older with the weight control. I'm already feeling it, man. Let me tell you. I eat good for like that 2 weeks, and then I'm like, fuck, I really want like a bag of goldfish right now at like midnight, and then I gained like 16 pounds. Get through document reviews so I can afford a Camry and pay corporations for your coffee. Is it good coffee though? Did they earn your dollar? That's the big question. Oh my, they're like kind of unreal at ripping the sphere verticule off the top. Like the perfect combo here. They don't attack with the scavenger. Oh, this is Tito. This is our boy Tito. We faced Tito prior. What I'm gonna need to do is play this Vivisa. We get a creature and a land. Let's get a white land. I'm desperate for... I'm actually gonna station this guy. No. I am desperate for a split up. Alright. For the last 4 months, you've had no processed food. You lost 40 pounds and have 0 health issues anymore. Why is Sewed Up catching major dubs today? That's like my big question. Big question of the stream. Major dubs for Sewed Up, making everyone look stupid. I guess on blue-white. I think I'm gonna Maranga. We're gonna get a big ornate imitations pretty soon. Let's bounce the fear and maybe the Valgavoth, because that's 2 things they can't cast on same turn. Swing with the Vivisa, we get another blocker. Next turn is a fat ornate imitations. We'll see if we can block it all. I doubt it. How much longer am I live? Another 20 minutes potentially, maybe a little bit more. Who knows? Yeah, there was no way we were blocking all this shit, so I didn't think it was worth it. Bandit's talent. All right, ditch the world weave. We're about to go crazy with his ornate imitations. All right, so block on you. We take 3. They steal another creature. Hopefully it's not a meringue. Anything but a meringue, and I think we're good. Oh, that's a good pull. Another world wave. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we can do it for 6. Elish Norn. Wait, we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything from that Elish Norn. All right, swinging with the Visa. Can I block? Can I win with the attacks? I guess I have flyers. Maybe I can win with flying. I can block 1, 2. I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you know what? Let's actually swing with both of these guys. We still have enough to block everything that attacks next turn. Saying bread's disgusting. I will counter with you're probably correct about the quality of current bread, but also have you considered this? That I like bread. Bread's pretty good, you know. You ever consider that? I don't think you have. I don't think you've considered that bread's pretty good. We just kind of shit on that guy. Our bread is considered cake in Australia. You know who has really good bread? You ever go to like a you ever go to like a Chinese bread store? They have really good bread. They do, and who else does? I think the best bread, it might be naan. I don't know if that's considered bread. I think it must be considered bread. Naan is fucking unreal bread, man. Unreal. You want good bread? Get your fucking naan on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this white green. White green? Yeah. White green. White blue? White. I don't have any double green. Let's just get white blue down. You have a ton of Amish near you? Do you show them electronics and make fun of them? That's what I would do. I would say, look at this, man. Look at my Game Boy. I can play all types of games on here. What kind of Game Boys do you have? Just kidding. Don't do that to Amish people. You're liable to get the shit beat out of you by someone who works out regularly. All right. Well, we double block. We'll see if they have a buff spell. They can only save one of them. All they make is homemade stuff. It's fire. Yeah, that's actually truth. That's actually truth. All right. I think I'm gonna play the Azure scale. I would like to get rid of this frenzied Baloth, and that seems like a good way to do it. You saw a TikTok of a guy warning the Amish of the zombie apocalypse? That's actually mean. That's actually pretty mean, but pretty funny. Non-bread means bread in Persian, so it's indeed bread. Are you guys gonna make me go buy naan after this? At my late hour of the night? Excuse me, sir, I'll have your finest bread. And then they'll say, we're closed. We've been closed for 6 hours. I'm gonna say, do you have any bread or do you not? And I'm gonna call him Buster. I'm gonna say, do you have any bread, Buster? And, you know, let's just say they're not gonna be very happy. RA made some sort of non today, and it was bomb. Was it bomb or was it non? Doo doo, doo doo, shh, doo doo, doo doo, doo doo, doo doo. All right, we're gonna take 8 damage here. I think I'm gonna block this shit. We might do a little split ski next turn, or maybe a little Maranga Maru. I think Maranga is actually more productive here, because if they have a save for this Ouroboros, I think that's just, it's better to, I don't know why I got this card. I think it's just better to have that, to make sure that they don't have to save before we go for the blow up and the Mooters died, you know? See, now we can do the little world weave. We can swing in with our Maranga. Can destroy all untapped creatures. Untapped. Alright. I really need to read that. So question, guys. Do you guys think I fixed the world with my little monologue earlier? What do we think? Do you know what a zombie is, or am I misinformed about the Amish? I would assume that they know some stuff. I would assume that they would kind of have a good beat on what a zombie might be. Maybe I'm wrong. I actually have no idea. dot dot dot. I fixed the Earth's problems. You can thank me later, whether or not you want to agree with it. You want to agree with it or give me credit? they were like they picture the guy who's that guy, Mike Johnson, the guy who's like keeps canceling, you know, like making the house go on vacation so they don't release the Epstein files. Picture him, and he's like, yeah, so I was watching the Corn Dog Jones Jr. stream last night, and I was really thinking that we need real reform. I'm gonna listen to everything that guy says, and then everyone cheers. Think about that. The next day, everyone with over $100 million goes to prison because they all went to Epstein Island, and me, I get all the money they get when their bank account gets dried from ill-gotten gains, and then I spread the money to my loyalist followers, especially Super Nick. All right, Super Nick gets all the money because Super Nick always says good game, and you know, I only appreciate people who constantly gas me up. All right, you don't want to go to jail? Oh, self-admission. All right, we just beat this guy's ass. Hopefully we repeat. It would be pretty funny if that would be like the biggest bizarro moment if someone in like Congress or something was like, I was listening to the Corn Dog Jones Jr. stream last night. That would actually rock the boat. I gotta be honest, that would be the best fucking thing of all time for me. It'd be hilarious, more than anything. Is it good for everyone? Probably not. It means that we're heading down even worse path where I have power. Let's play this world weave. I think we're just gonna go slow and steady here into our Visa next turn. I'm your generation's JFK. I'm JFK, but let's just say that I'm not as well adorned as JFK. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm trying to push the narrative that I don't pack meat, but you know, can't lie to the folks. Let's play this. This is blue. Let's not lose any life. Play the Visa. Kind of like an unreal card. We're pretty close to getting Ornate Imitations. Let's do this. We're gonna split up. Unfortunately, he's gonna draw like a shitload of cards because he has that Spinner Souls, but it'll be alright. Hey, can you play Clash of Clans? I can. I can play Clash Royale. I have that on my phone. I don't know how to broadcast to that to you guys though. How do I broadcast me playing Clash Royale to you guys on my stream? Does anyone know if that's possible? Shittering Illuminator. I think I'm dead, guys. I mean, like, I'm gonna split up. He's gonna draw a shitload of cards. I really need oh man, this is getting even worse. I really need an out here. Alright, play this. Charmer's useless. We really need a bounce or like another split up. Let's do the split up. We're going to destroy all tapped creatures. He's going to draw a shitload of cards. Whatever. And then next turn we're going to Ornate Imitations. So even though we have this Rex Age and we're going to use it to great effect, I think that we have to use it to less effect because I want to get this guy as many lands as possible. Oh, wait, we can kill this thing. Oh, dude, I'm fucking cracked. Okay. OBS Ninja, it's a website that lets you turn your phone to camera. Oh, Super Nick's the smartest guy of all time. Thank you, Super Nick. Okay, German Booger has another. Okay, there's multiple solutions here. It looks like. Looks like we're gonna play some Clash Royale. Let's block this. He's gonna give him +1/+1, whatever. As long as we don't die. Holy shit, that's +2/+2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we got the sauce, man. We're gonna have a lot of blockers. Each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice, discards a card, and loses 4 life. That's actually kind of an unreal common. Hell yeah. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you draw a card. Wait, we're kind of like... We kind of just like pulled a sick draw off that. Alright. What town hall am I? I don't think Clash Royale has town halls. Good try though. Think you're better than me? Tyvar the Plumber. Alright. He's like Mario, but he's also, I don't know. He's got game. He's like Mario, but got game. What do we do here? We can pay 4 to tap a creature. I say we swing in with the flyers. Oh, wait. I can activate this, but I'm going to die with a 1 damage because I don't have a red mana. Let's play this Llanowar Elf first. Play the Llanowar Elf first. Oh, we get to draw a card. Beautiful. So we're gonna look for something and draw a card with the Sage. This guy's pissed, by the way. I've like kind of cheesed him out twice. Blue. I wish I could do red. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn. You fucking bitch. Alright, did you know you're a huge bitch? Let's go to combat. Swing in for 5. I am going to do this Sinew Dancer and tap down this Paw Patch. You know why? Because I feel like it on their turn. And then after that we can tap down the Tyvar on our turn. And then it's like free. It's like a free big attack. Although we could kind of big attack right now. 8. 13, 14. 17. Wait, can I win right now? Can I win right meow? Sorry. If he blocks with 1, he can block 5 damage. And then that's 6, 9... 13. Oh, we can win, right? Meow, man. Alright. Let's attack. I might be throwing the game here. Who knows? Maybe I'm bad at math. Maybe you're just coping. This is right. Tap a creature. Tap the paw patch. Okay. All right, so we do trade that. All right, I did the math wrong anyways, but I think it was good. It ended up being good. It ended up being good. We're like kind of creaming these events right now, by the way, guys. Did anyone notice that? I also didn't do a counter for this event. I'm sorry, but we're on the path to 7 wins already. Can someone believe that? Can anyone believe that? Does anyone believe in this right? Is anyone seeing this right now? Does anyone want to give me a high five? Does anyone want to gas me up? Hmm? Thank you, Super Nick. Super Nick's getting his GGs in case that I get hundreds of millions of dollars from the government after I take down a huge pedophile ring. That's what Super Nick's banking on. So I know that I'm gonna get a bunch of GGs because then Super Nick's gonna get a bunch of money. And oh my God, TG, go to bed. That's way too late to be watching me. I bet you're like hyped right now too because this is like the best night of your life watching me play Magic. So I bet that you're not even able to fall asleep. They wouldn't give you any money for that. You get money for keeping the ring up. No. Here's the deal: is because they're all gonna take my advice because they were watching the Corn Dog Jones Jr. stream, and then good actions will be rewarded with money now, and not bad stuff. So that's how I'm gonna change the world. Where are all the Kona decks? Yeah, I don't know, Jamer. I don't know. Where are all the Kona decks? That's what I've been wondering. We haven't seen one. We've barely seen any aggro. We're kind of just like pub stomping just a little bit, right? Maybe there's a benefit to being lower ranked at the start of the season. Who knows? Peace, TG. Everyone say goodbye to TG. Everyone say goodbye. Smell you later. And give him a nice. Please give them a nice insult on the way out. Can we get a nice insult for TG? That's a good bit. Can we all? I think that's an acceptable thing to introduce into the chat as long as everyone's in on the bit. Sweet dreams. Okay, OPRQ. That's not very insulting, but I appreciate the sentiment. Good night, TG. You're ugly, bud. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. Your ugly bud is pretty good. The bud just kind of drives it home. Pulling an all-nighter to watch an anthropomorphic hot dog is a new low. That's also true. That one might hit a little bit too low, too hard, to be honest. I'd feel really bad if I got that message. I'd be like, holy shit, they're goddamn right. Oh man, like, what am I gonna do? They're fucking right. Breeding pool is good news because it turns on our Verge. We're gonna get freaking turned on like crazy. Play this charm. I think they work the night shift. Who knows? I'd like to imagine that everyone who watches the stream does it because they find it will improve their lives, you know? Like, oh my god, I have to do this. This is like my self-improvement moment, you know? They're all on their grind set. They're like, I have to watch Corn Dog Jones Jr. Let's put this breeding pool down. Enters tapped. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna Maranga the draw this turn. You know why? Because I don't want this Rex Sage. No. I don't want this Rex Sage one goddamn bit. Maranga. We have a split up. The Cosmic Grand Zenith. All right, now I'm gonna get rid of the main Orels. Split up's very nice. With sugar and spice. Hit with the Charmers. So, oh my god, you just called them ugly? We're gonna get a face reveal anytime soon. I was on this vibe of doing like a corn dog reveal, not too long ago. But I said I would do it. I said I would do it after I got 1,000 subs on YouTube. We'll see if that happens anytime freaking soon, man. That is the goal at some point. But yeah, maybe we'll do a corn dog reveal then. I'm still mulling it over. I very much appreciate my privacy. So we'll see. We'll see. You gotta pop into TG's stream sometime, or Turret Gobbler. The problem with Turret Gobbler's stream, I've watched I've watched it a couple times, like a few minutes of it, and he's an absolute fantastic streamer. He does a really good job, very engaging, and I think people can gain a lot from watching him. You know, I think that they have a good time. The issue is that it's way too late for me. I'm normally asleep or in the early, like the right before bedtime stages when he starts streaming. So just as like a just as like as a means to keep myself alive, I have to abstain from doing that, from watching the stream. Let's +1 these guys. Elder Deep Fiend, you can get a 10 drop. Alright. Well, I'm actually going to Rex Sage this Fear. I'm going to let him get that 10 drop. If I let him get the 10 drop, there's a potential that he can't block everything if he just gets like a big creature. Let's see if we can actually cheese this out. I might also lose the game because of this. We'll see. He's going to get to exile this guy and get a 10 drop. I don't know what it's going to be. Props to me for having a normal bedtime. I know. Oh, it's an 8-8. Get shit on. All right, GG's. I kind of just gamed that shit. Not going to lie. I kind of just like absolutely juiced that guy's squeeze, man. Corn dogs got to sleep, guys. You got a problem with me sleeping? Spoon? El Spoon Loco? How's it going? How's it going? I would take your anthropomorphic corn dog time and turn it into anthro time. What does pomorphic mean? Thank you, Super Nick, for the GG. On-screen celebration? Did I didn't allow that. I don't know how that happened, but I actually kind of I didn't set that up. I kind of like that on-screen celebration. Everyone celebrate with Slate Slabrock. Can everyone give a nice celebration? I don't know what that means if you had to give someone a celebration. Thank you for the bits. Don't do it if it makes you uncomfortable. It doesn't make me uncomfortable to watch his stream. As an insomniac, I have a little problem, but I won't remember it in a few minutes. Gamer. Can we get gamers in the chat? I'm gonna keep saying that. You guys, can I start calling you guys chat? I think it's a funny bit. I've tried to face reveal. Oh, I gotcha. I think it's funny when like big streamers call their chat. I think it's a goof. It's a goof in the gab, and I know it's a bit. But I could like never force myself to say it, like for real. Maybe I could. Maybe I just have to like break the ice, you know. Start to force myself to say it, and it's gonna become second nature. Hey chat. I'm absolutely gonna blow this guy's cock. Check this out, guys. And then I give him mad dome, and you guys are like, "Oh, poggers," you know. You know what I'm talking about? Becomes reasonable at some point. Yeah. I could also just call you guys whatever I want. It doesn't have to be chat. I could say, what's up? What's up, gamers? What's up, gamers? We're gonna be playing Magic the Gathering today. Hey, gamers, how's it going? Oh my, look at all those emotes in chat. Chat's going crazy right now. Hey, chat, I have a huge boner. What do you guys think about that? Poggers, oh my god, look at his fucking... Oh, he's fucking loaded right now. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be fucking awesome. E2 Lava Runner. World Weave. I'm glad the bit's being committed to. Let's get this Vivi's in there. Chat sounds better than gamers. Yeah, it does. There's a reason people say chat and not gamers. Fiery Annihilation? You bitch. This guy's looking to get Maranga That's all I gotta say. He's gonna swing with both. No problemo, man. Hey, 2. Get a land. Bounce your Heartfire, dude. Is this, guys, is this the best card of all time? This World Weave? Is this one of the best cards of all time? The amount of value we get from having this little man controlling the planet that he's sitting on is unbelievable. Like we are never behind on lands in this deck. Even converted to World League, it's sick. Yeah, this might be one of my favorite cards in any alchemy set. Behind Fountainport Charmer. If you call us, you allow chat because it's hilarious, but if you call us gamers, no more Tom Brady kisses anymore. All right, well, to be honest, I gotta be completely honest. That would ruin my life if I didn't get any more Tom Brady kisses. So I will respect your request because my life would be absolutely ruined. Let's play this Meringue. And you might be thinking to yourself, Corndog, what, are you gonna bounce that Balmor and then win the game? No, I'm gonna bounce the Balmor and my Meringue to keep the card draw flowing, or the lands flowing, because I don't have an idea of what I'm doing. You got an ad? Someone has been a little bit negligent on giving me Jeff Bezos's money. Okay, interesting play. Can we get a gamer in chat for that play? Chat, can we can we all get big mommy milkers in chat for that guy? Let's do this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Snow Leopard. Oh my god, this ornate imitation's about to be unreal. Thank you. Ad shall not pass. It's true. You have to say the one that sounds the worst in terms of cringe, and as a result, earn the respect of your viewership. Okay. Which one's the worst? Which one sounds the cringiest to you? I think that's a decent question for myself. How are you doing, Fear Dragon? By the way. Okay, you could have done more than that. I think I'm a little bit stupid. We have to attack now, really? I'm confused. I think we just win, no matter what would have happened. Oh, they're all 5/3s and they have to attack. All right, this is like the worst card to get. Anyways, we win. How are you just playing potatoes, man? Someone's upset. I think Soadup's upset that I'm absolutely dominating right now, and they don't experience the same success. I'm just wondering. I like the chat emote, the brat chat emote. Who's that's a Twitch global emote. Okay, I didn't know if you were subscribed to Charlie XCX on Twitch. What does she do? Does she super next to the GGs? Hell yeah. Fam/squad? I don't think that exists. What's up, fam? Yeah, we're playing like literally the bot rotation. I'm sorry, Zanes. I'm sure you're gonna beat my ass now that I say that, but it feels like we're playing the bot rotation. As soon as you left your comment and went to ads, you know what I said to you? I said, mwah, mwah, mwah. I gave you a big kiss, man. It was so hot. That's what I said to you when you went to ads. That's what I was talking about. And then we talked about the conflict in the Middle East. that's what happens because it's an intellectual stream. If you read the title, it actually says education stream, Sigmas only, and we're actually moderating that pretty closely. So any non-Sigmas in the chat are getting the boot. Right? This is just the way it is. Any non-Sigmas are getting the goddamn boot. And you and education is primary. So what are we gonna be educated on today? We're gonna be educated on whether or not I can get away with wearing yoga pants, and if people think I look sexy, and the answer is always yes. Welcome to the stream. Although that's also up to public opinion. What do you guys think? Can we get a +1 in chat if I can get away with wearing yoga pants? +2 in chat if you think that you would goon to my yoga pants, and -2 in chat if you think I don't have the ability to wear yoga pants. Men cannot. I didn't. What about corn dogs? What about corn dogs? Okay, OPRQ's got a 1. All right. I think something's wrong with me, guys. I can sit here and just like I would be embarrassed to share this stream with people. You know what I mean? Like to share what's coming out of my mouth, other than with my boys. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, holy shit, did I actually say all that? Do I sound like a complete brain dead loser? And the answer might be yes. Let's play this Charmer. We're dominant. There's like literally a 0% chance we lose this game. I gotta be honest. HR found my Twitch logs. Yeah, I know, man. You'd be getting some questions. You'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Total bot rotation. Everyone's just pissed that. Everyone just is just pissed that I'm just like absolutely dominating. All I have to say is get used to it. The domination shall continue, except for it's like ending after this game. I mean, look at what are we doing to this guy right now? He has 4 lands. This guy has 4 lands. Like, how did this freaking happen, man? Ready for this? Authority of the consoles. He's gonna blow up the board. I'm gonna swing in with this Quantum Rizzler, and I'm gonna detect intrusion and pull it back to my hand and counter his board wipe. Thank you, Super Nick. They've been saying, wow, this guy is absolutely wild. I want to be like him. That's what they've been saying about me. Okay, watch this. They're gonna board wipe. They're gonna board wipe. Watch this. Get ready. Get ready for the absolute spanking of a lifetime. So embarrassing. Actually, so embarrassing. Am I like the best? People have been wondering this for a while. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. So we have 1 for 10. I think we go for the big 15 with this ornate imitations. You'd be auto fired and probably persecuted for your league logs. Man, what are you talking about on league, man? Should I be concerned? I guess if someone else would be concerned, you could make the argument that I should be as well. That's called deductive reasoning. Learn about it, read about it. Get good, chat, losers. Let's put this Oshwood Verge down. Another Quantum Rizzler. And we're just going to swing in for like a little bit of damage. Just like a little bit of damage. We have 31 cards left. Next turn's going to be an ornate imitation. Alright. Guys, If there's any, I've been watching this guy on YouTube. Has anyone watched RM Brown? Has anyone seen RM Brown? Oh, chess. That's right. We have to do one game of chess before the end. Close game. We can win this turn. Do I just like go for the kill here? I think we go for the ornate imitations for 15. Holy. Did I only get this guy's ability? There's no other abilities? Are we fucking joking? The Feasting Troll King. Anyways, yeah, that guy I was talking about. If you're like me and you're a total libtard, you guys can watch that guy, and he's like, there's all these like you know, if you watch any political stuff on YouTube, there's always like, oh my god, look what this guy said, and then that's like it's like the clickbait thumbnails stuff. Oh, this guy said this guy's gonna ruin the world. Look what this guy said, and this guy is just like, this guy RM Brown is like, fuck that. I am going to be like, actually, my content is going to be very, very, very close to what like a 4-year-old would make. And it's so goddamn funny. I very much suggest it. It's politics, but for 4-year-olds. It's really funny. So yeah, that's my suggestion. Sounds familiar. It's as my solemn suggestion. You know, I just want everyone to get some good information. It's got a soundboard, and it says toilet on it. So it goes, he says something, and then he interjects and it says toilet. Shit's hilarious. It's like exactly my humor. Let's get this Zenith down. I just want to get like as big of a hit as possible. Zane's Wind. He's being a good guy, you know, sitting through it. +1 on each creature. You played a bunch of Storm Splitters? I know, we're like kind of going unreal here. Alright, swing in with the gang. We make a lander. What do we do? I'm gonna guess they're gonna be negative 98. Oh, I thought I was close. I thought I was close. Good win, good win. Alright, I guess we're gonna do a little wrap up here. I guess we'll do a little wrap up. Slates the block, thank you for the on-screen celebration. Some corn dogs jumping around. Can you guys give me a suggestion for new emotes, by the way? Which emote would you like to see the most? Chess, alright, we'll do some chess. Ooh, I like that card. I like that card a lot. Good, we got that card. This has been like an absolute dubski, by the way. We just earned like 500 gems and 6 packs. How are we so good with the sauce is my question. Thanks, Super Nick. Yeah, I know. Insane run. When I get millions and millions of dollars, it's all going to you, Super Nick, all right? It's all going to you. All right, chess.com. I'm just wondering who wants the smoke? Does anyone... where's... Social... I forget... All right, OPRQ, you need to help me play. All right. If there's anyone else who wants to challenge me, you can get an American Express card. Does anyone want that? Anything that's sweeping judgment coded? Is that what you're saying? Is that why you... What do you mean sweeping judgment coded? I would never do that. Play a friends. How do we do this, man? OPRQ. Guys, get ready for this. By the way, guys, get ready for this. I'm going to take OPRQ to the cleaners, and we're gonna wash their undies, man. The tidy whiteys are about to get way whiter. All right, because we're gonna wash that shit. All right, this is actually better. No more ads. Excuse me, players. Can we get recent players? Okay, there he is. All right. Rematch. Oh, that's your idea for okay. Oh, all right. Everyone shut the hell up, all right? Everyone shut the hell up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with a London opening right now. Normally the London opening is actually not very it's not really not the most consistent opening, but you know, if you really master the opening, oh, I do not want to do that. Take it back. Take it back. Oh, I almost just took my own king. Let's all right. This is a London opening. We're actually bringing out the bishop early, putting him in a pretty precarious position. But we actually, if you notice, we actually control this lane here. Oh fuck. I don't know how to comment on chess, guys. I'm actually not that smart. Let's do this. Actually, wait. Give me this shit. Give me a little bit of this, and then I think I'm gonna go give him like a little spadooey. And maybe I'm gonna spank his bottom red. I think that's the big threesome plan I have is go into the spadooey, spank his bottom red, and then maybe take him to the dishwasher ceremony. And then I think that's gonna be the way we're gonna win. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that. Does anyone here has anyone here ever played chess.com? Some say I'm a chess genius. Let's put this guy down here. You might be wondering, what are you doing? What is this little formation you have? And I'm taking the center, guys. I'm moving forward. Oh, he's gonna check me like that? Are you freaking serial, dog? Yeah, let's do this. I don't fucking know. He's gonna either bring that guy back or push forward. I would say that he's gonna probably take, and then we take. Oh, he's not gonna take. That's actually dumb as fuck. What is he gonna do? Do I play comp COD? I never played competitive. I used to play a lot, like growing up. I started at MW2, man. That was like the MW2 and Black Ops 1 were like the glory days, man. Zombies was like kind of unbeatable back then. Shit was lit. Shit was unreal. I was a huge sweaty loser, you know? Unlike now. Strikingly average, dong, less than, not as sweaty loser. What do we got here? Are we just gonna come up on this trade? Okay. Honestly, I think that might have been a little bit of a mistake from OPRQ. I get to take this, he trades that, and then I take the piece of that guy. Him is MLG. I used to play comp COD and compete. So MLG meant Major League Gaming. Yeah. It was my friend made it because it was a really goofy version of my. I used to be just me named Gijo. It was my name on like the fucking iPhone or like iPad store or some shit like that. I was like, that's gonna be my name forever. Let's see. And then Corn Dog Jones Jr. came around. Let's grab this guy. I think we're in decent shape here. We are up some material. I think OPRQ's sweating his balls off right now. If I was a betting man, I'd say his balls were very sweaty. Let's put this guy here. I don't know. If I was a betting man, of course. I don't like my pawns at the moment. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. This is like actually kind of annoying because I wanna hold this square. Alright. Do I do a queen sacrifice here? Alright, I'm gonna put it here. Let's put it there. That's actually like a kind of a gamer move. Now we challenge this piece. We challenge this piece. We forked his pawns. He has no way of coming out of this except for moving this guy here, which is like an easy move. But let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. What did he do? Oh, fuck. All right. You know what? That's actually a dirty fork. Look at this. I got this guy and this guy and potentially this guy if I want to make a horrible trade. Look at this, guys. You guys watching the master? Are you guys watching the master? Is it my turn? No, it's his turn. Hmm. Oh, he's thinking. Oh. What does that mean? They're targeting my knight. Oh, but they're also revealing the attack on that guy. All right. Oh, that was actually like a kind of a gamer move. Let's here, I'm gonna do this. Ready for this? I do this and it reveals. No. Don't be a dumb. Because if I do, no, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna reveal an attack on the bishop. If he takes the knight, I go like this, and then all of a sudden the bishop's under fire, and then we can win, and then we can win. Wait, I actually have no idea if this is gonna work. No. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of have my guy forked. So we do that. He takes. Okay. He's gonna take here, and then I take there, and then he can bring this guy down. I'm getting kind of cornered here, just like a little bit. I need to go like this. I need to go like this, and then. Oh, oh! What are you doing? Okay. Honestly, that's like the worst move of all time. Let's put this here. Oh wait. Can I just do this? Can I just take here? Is there anything wrong with that? Am I gonna get chastised for doing that move? I don't know if I'm gonna get chastised for doing that move. We'll see if I will. Right now, I kind of have like a gorilla grip on these 3 squares, which are very important because he can't put his queen there. Yes. I think I'm playing like decent chess, by the way. I think I'm pretty good. Let's see what we got here. Oh. 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 Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I can either put this guy here or like think if I put this guy here, we're like honestly feeling pretty good. I don't know, man. That actually feels like a bad move. That actually feels like a really bad move because then he can do like this and then this and then or sorry, like this and then I have to go here and then he goes here and then he trades off here and he brings this guy down all the way down to the oh wait oh fuck oh fuck he takes my now he can take my thing oh wait never mind. All right, you know what? We're gonna lose this guy. We're gonna lose this guy. This is like Thanos. He was inevitable. It's okay though. Oh, you know what? I might have like the juiciest squeeze of all time. I might have the juiciest squeeze of all time, guys. I'm just wondering if you guys think that this is also the juiciest squeeze of all time. Never mind. Okay. Interesting play. They're gonna go zoom 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 boom 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 boom. Alright, you can bring him here. I could also bring this guy up here. But then if I bring him up here, then he can pretty much checkmate me. Alright, bring you here. I'm kind of shaking in my boots, guys. I'm like just like shaking a little bit in my boots right now. What was that? He took the pawn. He's setting up for a classic London squeeze. I would hate to have a London squeeze happen to me. What is he gonna do? He's gonna put this guy. I felt like a not the best move. Let's put this guy here. I don't want a London squeeze to happen to me because that's like the most embarrassing move in chess. Let's put you here. I wish we could see like a tracker of who's winning, you know? What does this do? He puts it here. He targets that guy. Okay. Oh, shit. He can take here. I go down there. Okay. Both of us are closing in. Who can do the fastest close? Who's a closer? Who's a poser? That's the biggest question everyone's been wondering. Yep. Who's a closer? Who's a poser? I think that's checkmate. I think that's checkmate. The London squeeze is not a real thing. I do like the name of it though. It's pretty good. I think that might be checkmate. Because I can put this guy here and then he loses his king. London squeeze? Embarrassing. Did I spell embarrassed right? Is there 2 R's or 1 R? Come on, OPRQ. Can someone check if can someone confirm or deny I spelled embarrassing correctly? Gotta go. Ooh, 2 great moves? Wait. Am I unreal? All right, let's do a little chess review real quick. Give me a second. All right, yes.
Way to turn the game around by exploiting your
Oh,
opponent's
I was gonna
positional
lose
error.
at some points. Wait, start review.
Starting with your strike, ignoring the attacking your good job step. This move doesn't help. Your better option was they are threatening to.
This guy's
you permitted
pissing me
the
off.
opponent to win a bishop by trapping a piece.
I trapped a piece. You can win a bishop.
There was this is the.
Oh,
this,
great
there was only
move!
one-
Wait, is that
they
a great
overlooked-
move?
There was only one good move, and you found it.
Oh, what a good move, and I found it. It was one good move, and I found it. All right.
This is the way to win a pawn.
Okay, I won a pawn.
Their doubled isolated pawns are difficult. Good job. That's what I would have played too.
Thank you.
Precise. You are losing material this way. Precise move from your opponent.
I'm losing material this way. Okay, fuck you.
They missed a chance to tactically win a queen.
Oh, loser.
You prevented your opponent from being able to tactically win a queen.
Yeah, I'm the best.
This move left their pawn hanging.
Yeah, I don't
you
give a shit.
overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn.
All right, fuck you.
They moved the pawn to safety.
Yeah, they moved
This
the
moves
safety.
your queen to a safer square.
Yeah, I know. I did it
They
on
took
purpose.
your pawn for free.
Yeah, that's because they're
Not
cheater.
the best move, but not bad either.
Fuck you.
They defended their rook, which was under attack.
Yeah,
With that
obviously.
move, you offered to trade pieces.
I know.
They avoided retreating by countering with a threat to your queen. You allowed the opponent to win a rook through an eventual fork.
I remember that one. That was a bad
They've
move.
made a mistake, and their rook is now lost.
Yeah, because they suck.
You allowed the opponent to win material through an. They found a way to win material.
That was a great move by OPRQ. Sorry, OPRQ. Sorry for all the shit talk. I'm just like kind of analyzing this game. Sorry. I forgot you were in the chat.
Your better option was to evade the check.
Oh man, you could have won like so many times. That must be pretty tough. Like
you shield your.
I made so many bad
You
mistakes.
get a chance to. You gain time because they are.
Yeah.
You're going to end up losing a bishop.
Wait, how was that a bad move?
They are threatening to tact. You're going to end up losing a bishop. They missed a chance to tactically win a bishop.
Oh.
This was the only move. You are now able to. You can now win with a forced checkmate. They are threatening to. Always feels nice to win.
All right. Anyways, I gotta go, guys. OPRQ, I appreciate you playing chess with me. Better luck next time. I will be doing some shit talking next time you join the stream. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna take off and go take a little nap for 8 hours. All right. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. GGs. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being a good sport, even though I'm a huge dick. Snow Leopard, GG's, Soda. Yeah, thank you guys for coming by and hanging. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye.